Hello, everybody, and welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brosentia's variety show. I'm Brossentia, and I'm here just chilling with Corndan. We were talking about Legos, and
we were talking about
really cool Art Deco one that you got.
Yep, I am getting a promotion next month. Right, we're literally just waiting for it to go live so I can apply for it. And my wife bought me these Art Deco space Legos.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really cool.
It's so cool. Let me see if I can get a picture for everybody real quick, just so you can see, okay? Like, I'm not always into... What am I not always into? Legos? I don't know. Like, Legos are pretty awesome, but these are just, like, spectacular. Let me pull this picture up for you. Like, look at how clean and crisp those are. Like, that's something that I could see myself enjoying. Yeah.
Yeah, and each one of those 4 panels comes apart, and you can, like, set them out on your desk, or you can hang them up on your wall. They actually have wall mounts built into the Legos for this.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Like, how cool is that?
So cool, like I said. Yeah, but seriously, congrats on the raise and the promotion and, like, everything. That's really cool to hear that things are going well for you.
This is a good year. Between the raise that I just got and the promotion, which will also come with a raise, right? Even better.
Yeah.
You know, things are good. Do I want a Dynamite Top cabinet? I might go get like a Naomi board, but I'm never gonna really have a cabinet for it, Shentok.
Yeah, see, if I get a raise, I'll go buy another bootleg Data East handheld console for $10 or something like that. That sounds... Yeah! Someone give me a raise. Hey, Twitch.tv.
Y'all want to get Brossentia a raise? Get Brossentia to 350 subs.
You know what, Corndan? Actually,
that's never gonna happen.
Well, I mean, it could eventually happen, but, like, just thinking right now, really what's been picking up has been more of the Hotfix Grudge Match shows. I mean, not this week, but next we've got 2 shows again, and just saying the difference between no shows in Monday or in May and 3 shows in June. I'm actually going to have money this month, and then in July 3 more shows, so yeah, I'm happy. That makes me happy.
So are you just doing shows on Thursday now because the show that used to be on Thursday isn't there anymore or something?
They've needed some slots to fill in, and I was like, I would more than happily take a couple slots. Like, I want to do more. I want to help more. Oh, I'm also going to be doing some regular tech checks over for GDQ as well, and that's going to be paid hourly. And it's not a whole bunch, but it still is, like, enough that I'm going to be, like, a little less stretched and a little bit
GDQ
more.
GDQ's going to buy Brossentia a couple burritos a week.
Yeah. They've been, yeah. Maybe a few burritos.
The tech check will buy you a couple of burritos a week.
Yeah. I think it's only, like, the tech checks aren't a whole lot. Yeah, I'm doing the escape room in August and October. I've had a couple people jump in and be like, hey, I want you to make a Twitch bot, so I'm working on some of those for money. I still need to wrap them up, but yeah, just being able to have these little gigs every now and then is a lot closer to what works for me right now, and it's like, it's fun, and I'm not getting bored, and yeah, overall, I
would have to gong you if you were.
Don't you dare gong me, Corndan. My gosh. Well, speaking about gongs, where's Rearview
I'll
Mirror?
gong you if I want.
Everybody, if you don't know, this show is a little bit like the Gong Show, except that people find that it's actually more difficult to make us bored than on traditional shows. Essentially, we will watch whatever you're playing, and if we get bored, we reserve the right to gong, but honestly, we're mostly here just to enjoy what you are enjoying, just to watch whatever you're doing. Yeah.
Look, to be fair, I have brought the worst game on the show 4 times. 5 times? 4 times. I don't even know.
It's got so much
and we put up with that
charm.
game for a while.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. If we can put up with that game, right, every time it comes up, we can put up more likely than not with whatever you have.
Yeah. For those who are watching as well and thinking that we have a whole lot of people in the queue, like, we've got a little bit of a backlog that we might need to clear out sometime, but at the same time, like, most of the backlog is from 1 or 2 people, and we don't want to just have, hey, we're gonna have 5 months of this single person. We're gonna pick and choose between them. I
could absolutely turn this. Look, I'll be honest. I can turn this into the Itching and Okami show.
Oh my gosh! I mean, let's not. Corndan, this is a variety show, not the Itching and Okami show. Although I like Itching for new games. They've got good stuff. Micro Matrix was fun. Wait, Okami's gonna be on here today anyway. Wait, get out of here, Image. Sorry, I was being.
I decided. Look, I decided I wanted to do sound crimes. Okami has proclaimed a lot of sound crimes. Why not combine all the sound crimes?
Yeah, we everybody. I do not know. Like, I don't know what Aladdin sounds like. I presume it's gonna be really bad. And I don't know which sound crimes you're bringing, Corndan, but I know that you're bringing some.
I have no idea either. I just wanted to do it, and you know what? We'll do kind of what we've been doing. Hey, 5 minutes or so from whatever the audience wants.
Yeah. Well, right now we are just waiting for our first player to hop in. One of these days. One of these days.
You said 1 moment. Give him a bit.
That was 1 moment ago. Okay, it's been a moment. I'm losing my patience. Nah, I'm good.
Make me gong you again.
Yeah, no, don't gong me. What are you talking about? Oh, Corndan. One other thing about Grudge Match is that next week and from next week onward, the Friday shows are going to be at 7 p.m. rather than 10 p.m.
That's a lot nicer.
Yeah,
they gave you the good slot.
I asked, and they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. And then they're like, really, really? I'm like, really, really? And then, yeah, the thing is, though, I am having to put in one additional little thing towards the end of the shows, and what I'm going to be doing, at least for a little while, is doing mini gauntlets, half an hour instead of an hour, and I'm going to play them because I want to. I think I'm still trying to figure out exactly the details, but I think like 5 challenges I'm going to throw in there. I keep biting my lip today. This is not okay. Justin just yelled at me to stop it. Okay, thank you. But yeah, so I need to bother some people. I might... I know that we have plenty of gauntlets that we've had over the years, and I might pick here and there from some of the challenges there. I want to make it so that it's not like I have played every single thing that's going to be on there. But yeah, I am very ready to do some mini gauntlets.
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh my gosh, what else, Corndan? Big Bad Game-a-thon submissions. They're opening soon. Like next month,
They're
right?
opening July 1st.
July 1st.
BigBadGameathon.com.
Yeah. Big Bad Game-a-thon is happening partway through September. I think towards the end of September. So
22nd through the 24th.
Yeah, so plan on that, everybody. Again, it's planned to be an online event that is just focusing on the community. Everybody is welcome to make their own submissions, get them in. Even though most of it's going to be speed runs, we do occasionally have... my lip! We occasionally have showcases, high score attempts, and there's usually a good game block, and by good game block, it's usually like bizarre but fun.
We've had a lot of stuff that's like Guitar Man. It's a good game. It's incredibly weird, and it probably wouldn't fit right in most other marathons. So let's have it here.
Yeah.
At least at the time we had it. Right now, nowadays it fit in just fine in GDQ.
Oh yeah.
Right. They didn't really have a lot of rhythm stuff back then.
Yeah. I do like that GDQ is changing a little bit to sort of have a wider variety of games on there. You know, the hotfix stuff has been the daily shows that they've had has added a little bit more of a chance for some flexibility to experiment with what might be popular or not, and then the main marathons themselves usually have a couple blocks in them that it's like, we don't know how they're gonna go, but they might go really well. Ooh, it looks like Rearview Mirror's here. Hello there. Ha!
Hello.
Hello. You okay? You alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. Just a bunch of technical issues. You gotta love that. First, I was updating the action replay, and I needed to reformat the memory card software, and then there was other things. Anyway, you can see the game audio.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me go ahead and turn the audio.
Really have audio.
Up. I do not hear game audio coming through. That's correct.
Okay, let me make a quick adjustment there.
All right. Well, everybody, we've got Rearview Mirror coming to show us some Sonic Riders today. This is a game that came out on the Game Boy Color Network. No, GameCube. What am I talking about?
GameCube.
This looks a lot better than
Xbox.
Yeah, this is a lot better than GameCube. Game Boy.
We played the Kinect version of this before.
Oh yeah,
that was Sonic Free Riders for the Xbox 360.
Yep.
Sonic Free Riders, Sonic Riders, Sonic Double, Triple Riders. All right, yeah, we're just FYI, I'm still not getting audio, so do what you need.
All right. Let me see.
I'll go ahead and head back to the between screens so you can fiddle with things. Huh?
No.
Nope, I don't hear anything.
All right, I heard it clicking. Are we supposed to hear music here? Oh, we're just hearing Rearview Mirror's microphone a little bit. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna play some other music as we work on getting this ready, everybody. Godzilla 2. Whatever. That counts as music. As soon as we have audio, we'll let you know. But I'm trying to think what other things are coming up that people should know about. I don't know. We're getting close to the end of Kusa Grande.
Yep, I think there's like single digits of matches left.
Yeah. Mifa versus Captain Drake on Saturday, and that's gonna be July 1st. I want to do, let's see, that's another endurance round, but I think I kind of want to go and do a little bit more Aliens 2 for Famicom Disk System, see if I can push out, okay, so I got the RTA record, right? But then the guy went back and, timed everything without loads and timed former videos without loads, and even though, RTA, I'm technically 13 seconds ahead of everybody else. Without loads, I'm 1 second behind. I'm not even kidding you, Corndan. It's really close. So
well, now you gotta fix that.
Yeah, that's all I need to do. The unfortunate thing is that with the system that I play on, the AVS, because it is an HD console, technically I lose 1 second every 10 minutes because of the refresh rate compared to the NES. So I'm at a tiny bit of a disadvantage, but I don't think that's going to matter for that game. I think I'm going to be able to just seize the victory. I just need to get a little bit more consistent. And do a little bit more studying. That's something as well. That it's I really like to have sort of solid-ish runs with a route that makes sense to me, and then I can grind out like any of the more difficult things or figure out the little bit of differences with enemy patterns because I played it enough that I understand.
Hear anything now?
I do not see the game.
You're not sharing.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and see. Ooh,
you hear it?
I do.
All right, finally.
Well, Rearview Mirror's here and ready to give us some video gaming action, and I'm pretty excited about that. I will recapture if needed, but Rearview Mirror, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been a while. The last time. When was the last time? Actually, it was like
it was a while ago.
It feels like a year ago almost.
It may have been.
Yeah, but hey, you're back and you are still Sonic. I think you're Sonic. I'm pretty sure you specifically are Sonic.
Yes, I am still Sonic.
Yeah, you have actually played a few different... I don't see GameCube games here very often, and you've brought a few to us, and I've really enjoyed them. You also did the Sonic Free Riders on Kinect, and that was entertaining, so it'll be interesting to see what's different with this game. So,
this game is pretty much, as you would imagine, is the first Sonic Riders game that came out early 2006 for the GameCube, the PS2, and Xbox, later having a PC version later that year. There was actually, for 2006, there was a Sonic game on just about every system you can think of when you think about it. Well, except for the Nintendo Wii, that would be later to early 2007, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
That's fair. With that said, feel free to go ahead and get started whenever you'd like in the game. I'll just make sure that everything looks good, and yeah. So what is Sonic Riders?
Well, basically Sonic Riders is like the other games is a hoverboard racing game, but it's of all the Sonic Riders games, it's probably arguably the most in depth when it comes to its trick system and scoring air. Basically, how it is that you ride on hoverboards that use a fuel called air, and the idea is to basically go as fast as possible using the air for boosts, while also gaining air rapidly via tricks and other interactable objects in the stage.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think we can go ahead and hop in and
let's get started.
Get riding.
Talk to us about it while we go.
Sure thing. Let's begin with the story.
Awesome.
I think the signal's coming from around here.
The signal's coming from the jamming wave? No.
That's really weird. It looks like something's jamming the radar signal.
Looks like we know what it is.
There! What's that?
Sonic! The emerald's over there!
All right! Now we're talking!
Yeah! All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for the action here. Oh, great. Now are we helping the police or running from the police? Maybe a little bit of both.
I don't know.
What?
Chat's asking, is this one of the games where Eggman actually succeeds? Wait, does Eggman win in this game?
I'd rather not spoil anything.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and not be spoiled. Well, here we are with our main pro tag, Sonic. They're the bird nerd. Who's the bird?
Jet.
Jet.
Jet the Hawk.
Okay, Jet. Also, was this Jet's first game, or did he appear before?
This is Jet's first game, as well as his other two accomplices.
Okay.
It was the first for them too.
So, you're supposed to be the fastest thing alive?
Oh, burn! Take that, Sonic, nerd.
You know what would make him faster is chili dogs.
Oh, new competition.
I'm not
Yeah, man.
100%. I like that, like, half of the subtitles, like, didn't even match what was being said.
I think that's because I'm running this off of a bit of homebrew. Like, as I referenced before, I was sort of having a few technical difficulties with the SP2. I forget the acronym, but it's basically loading it's basically loading the game on actual hardware, but via an SD card.
Okay, gotcha. Also, I really appreciate that Dr. Eggman said that he thinks we're all bored, so he's gonna spice things up. Thank you, Doctor. Spice it up.
I think the issues with loading via just the SD card in the dummy port underneath the GameCube, I think it may have an issue with some pre-rendered cinematics.
Just what is he up to this time?
Okay, that's fine. Oh no, but wait, there's more.
Of course.
They're hot. The best racers I can find.
Oh, they're hot. Who's hot?
These.
Not hot. Kinda hot. Yeah, sure.
Hey, that's
Birdman.
the X-World Grand Prix, huh?
Yep, it's Birdman.
Let's do this.
My favorite Mega Man boss, Birdman.
My favorite Cartoon Network show, Birdman, the Attorney at Law.
Oh, I've heard it. I've never actually watched
Harvey Birdman is so good.
Birdman.
I've heard of it
great
too,
things.
but I haven't watched it.
All right, bring it on.
Anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Okay, even better than chili dogs, gotta say. That was interesting. Did you back up and then get a running start in order to get fast speed at the beginning?
Yeah, the other two games do something similar as well.
Okay, yeah, most of the time with racing games, you have to start at the exact correct time. But if this one, it's back up and then run towards the start.
It's getting a running start. And if you run into the electric gate, you obviously are going to not have a great start.
Yeah, have you ever touched an electric fence? They hurt. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. They especially hurt if you take your shoes off, though. Do not stand barefoot while touching an electric fence. That's my recommendation.
I mean,
Wear rounded shoes.
Also, you know,
Rubber. You wear
Ren and
rubber shoes.
Stimpy have good advice here. Don't whiz on the electric fence.
That actually usually isn't an issue unless you've got a really high-powered... I don't know. If you can maintain a continuous stream, then you shouldn't. Yeah, people are wondering why I touched the electric fence. My dad told me to. And then he told me to take my shoes off and try it, so I did, and it hurt.
I have not touched an electric fence, but I did have a neon transformer go off on me when it shouldn't have.
Yeah, people are wondering why I didn't. Okay, look. My grandfather was a rancher, okay? They would have an electric fence around the border just so that, like, if cows leaned up against the fence, they wouldn't break it because they'd get shocked and be like, oh, wow, okay, don't touch that. That's the biggest thing, to prevent cows from breaking the fence, from being lazy and laying on it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my father probably wouldn't recommend that children touch fences, electric fences these days. That's my guess.
That's good advice.
Yeah,
right there.
don't do it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, a practical lesson. Like, knowing how strong a shock is somewhat helpful.
Yeah,
if you know it's not going to cause like injury.
Oh, it can't be
I've been
anything
electrocuted
too
by a lot of
important.
other things,
It
though.
still really hurts.
Or I've
right?
been shocked, yeah.
Huh? Amy?
Yes, the shock would hurt.
Yeah!
Don't
It's like,
tell me you've signed up too.
well, it's like one of the little hand buzzers, you know? People used to share them at prank stores.
Why wouldn't I join?
Not only that, but the electric fences at the ranch, it was just like a pulse. It wasn't a continuous zap, so it would just send a very
Ugh.
quick pulse. So it
Nails?
like hurt, but not for super long. Anyways, sorry, we're talking about Sonic, not about electric fences here. Oh, do not run into them.
Future City,
Of course.
Babylon.
Ba-
All right, so I'm going to ask
Babylon?
a silly
Okay.
question.
The mark of the Babylon roads. A long time ago, there was a floating island known as Babylon Garden.
Is Babylon Garden one of the levels in Sonic?
According to rumors, this
what was that?
legendary band, the
I said it-
Babylon Rogues,
All right, so my real question, right? You know, this obviously comes after Sonic
legend
R.
also says that the
Right,
how
Babylon
did we
Rogues
get
were
from, like,
the path of the gods
let's just go
for
run a lot,
and that
right,
the
to
island was cast into the
Sonic
depths
needs
of
to be
the
on a
earth.
hoverboard.
I guess.
After that, supposedly the Babylonians.
I guess it's to make everything much more even playing field.
Okay.
Also, is this like a biblical game? Like, I'm trying to figure out. We're talking about Babylon.
There are also
and the
rumors that
Babylonians.
The Babylon rogues were extreme gear specialists.
Still, how can a plank like that just float?
Yeah.
That's easy to explain. According to the Cutter-Joukowski lift theorem, the control surface.
Oh my
flow is
gosh,
balanced by the
Tails,
inverse
you're a
kinetics of
nerd.
Stop!
Fun fact, if you search
I
that
get it,
on
okay? It
Google,
just
you're
floats,
gonna
and
get.
that's good
You
enough
are
for me.
likely to get this game.
Yeah, I
Of
have
course
a
you
feeling.
are.
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Huh? That gear's unusual.
Customized it myself.
Customized myself. Customized myself.
Let's go.
Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk.
Oh, don't you dare, you jerk.
Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
This is
Yeah,
clearly
how could you
just
just
like
walk
some
in and
weird
kiss
thing of
Tails?
flirting.
I know, and tinkering's all he's really good at, too.
The next race is about to begin. Please come to the gate, participants.
Well, no time to think about that. We have to race.
Gotta run.
All right.
Gotta run. Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
run.
glad that, like, the... At least it doesn't seem like it's super high stakes. It's like Dr. Eggman, he's like, haha! I want you to snowboard for me. Huh? How about that?
Yeah, and we find out later. There's actually two story campaigns: the hero story and the Babylon story. And after we complete the hero story, we get to play as the Babylonians
What does
and
that...
learn more about what's going on.
Okay. Are they just like people with spears and stuff that you get to snowboard as, or...
They're not with spears, but we get to play as them in the. But we get to play as them in their own races, so to speak.
Ooh, okay.
Are any of them Big the Cat?
Alright. Sorry, the game audio is kind of blurring at full speed for me. What was that?
I said, but are any of the racers Big the Cat? Because Big the
With
Cat is the best.
Eggman?
Now, it looks like Jet is one of the main Babylonians.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I like him. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I approve. You've got Jet the Hawk, Wave the Swallow, Storm the Albatross, Jet's father, apparently used to be part of the criminal group. Wave's father, formerly. And then someone named Stolen? What? But apparently there's no picture of Stolen? I don't even know.
Might want to check with the lore books on that one.
Yeah, I'm looking this up, but apparently there was some character named Stolen who was... Well, the stolen character, do not steal, just FYI. But I guess he was part of a society of thieves and helped invent the magic carpet. Okay. Okay, I dig it. Ooh, I kind of like that you have, like, not necessarily a play-by-play, but you do have a narrator giving you a little more info about what's happening here.
Yeah, you can get that from the announcer.
Yeah, I don't dig announcers for every game, but I kind of dig it for this.
All right, just turning it down a few decibels in OBS so I can hear you better.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I can go ahead and adjust everything on my end. Well, good. You beat whoever you were racing.
The first two races are finished within the top 3, but I finished first, so we move on.
Yeah.
In the tournament.
Ah, take that, Knuckles. You knucklehead.
Oh, it's you! I'll make sure to pay you back for this. I let you get away last time, but definitely not
That's
today.
such a good voice.
Why wait till later, you little punk? I'll pay you back tenfold now.
This is so good. I love it.
Sorry.
What's with the Sonic version of Donkey Kong?
Doing, you clumsy fool?
Doctor, what?
Was that supposed to be some
The
kind
Sonic
of
version of Donkey Kong.
Oh,
Try, buddy.
Is this the Albatross boy?
yes.
Sorry there.
Yes,
It
this is
wasn't
Storm.
my fault. If
Okay,
he hadn't jumped
see,
out of the way just now,
If I
would've
hadn't looked this
clobbered.
up, I wouldn't even know what species this character was supposed to be. I gotta be honest.
Well, you learn that in the character selection.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even know, like, which animal kingdom. I know animal, but that's it.
Looking forward to it.
And a bird.
I don't think
Probably.
I would have been able to guess bird. Like, lizard would have been up there as well. Like, I do not see wings.
Well, he's got the beak.
But some lizards have faces like that. I don't know. I don't even know. Whatever.
Well, time to defeat Storm.
It's hard to defeat Storm. Hey everybody, my name's Storm. I'm Storm the Albatross, and I'm gonna be coming at you with the little hoverboarding. Yeah. See, I could do Storm's voice. Hey everybody. It's pretty high up here. I'm an albatross. I fly really high in the air.
I could do better.
I can do better.
You may have seen during gameplay there are 3 that each racer has a specific type for clearing certain obstacles. There's
Okay.
speed type that allows you to grind on rails, fly type that lets you fly through air dash rings, and power type allows you to knock obstacles out of your path. Knuckles is power type, for example, and can punch robots out of his path.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright.
Can you do
So then
each race
my
as
guess
different
is-
players?
Play as different players?
Yeah. Or are you only able to play each race as a specific character? Because if you could play as different ones, then I imagine there would be different routes.
Yes, you can play as different characters in the other race modes. This is story mode.
Ah, gotcha.
So as you expect, it's gonna only have the certain characters for certain races.
I mean, I'm not sure I would necessarily expect that per se, but yeah, I understand. Indie Melon Tweak Earthquake Weapon Meteor Impact. That was a good move. So why are you doing moves? Do they help speed you up?
I think they replenish your boost.
Doing tricks and landing them successfully does 2 things. Refills your air, that bar on that's to your left, I mean to your right.
Okay.
And it also, if you land a high trick correctly, you get also a speed boost.
Nice. Okay.
But you have to land correctly. If you land incorrectly, you lose speed, if anything.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go.
You can also... The boosting mechanic also lets you, if you run into an enemy, you get to attack your opponent and stun them, actually.
Good.
And depending on how high your level is during a race, the more effective the stun is.
Yeah, so I did see that you hit the other player there. Do rings speed you up if you have more rings?
Yes, as you level up, you do, some of your stats do improve. Certain stats will improve. In fact, they show on screen which stats just improved. And if you get attacked, not only do you get stunned, but you lose rings, and naturally, you're not going to perform. You're going to perform less well.
Gotcha. If you lose rings, then does that affect leveling up?
It doesn't affect the process. Basically, it's just collect rings, and you'll be going faster, essentially.
Cool.
Get rings, go fast. Gotcha.
When did you learn those techniques?
I mean, so it's a Sonic game.
Not very
Get
impressive
rings, go
for someone
fast.
of your reputation.
I mean, that's exactly what I want, you know? Everybody knows
No,
rings
I
in
checked
Sonic.
you out,
Good.
actually. Not bad.
Yes.
I admit you're pretty fast on your feet. But here,
And
it's
being
a
able
whole
to...
different story when riding with extreme gear.
Oh, not
You
extreme
see,
gear.
To be the fastest on a gear, you have to become one with the wind. Without
Okay.
wings, well, you might as well kiss the ground and go home.
Yeah, go make out with ground Sonic. You love dirt. Little dirt lover.
Yeah, the boards and
Who does he think he is?
the equipment you generally ride is called extreme gear,
Well,
essentially.
I don't think he's all
and that's
talk,
in the
you
other
know.
games, too.
I better be on my toes during this competition.
Why I oughta...
I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk.
What was that?
Sorry, Sonic. I just need to fine-tune a few things.
Was that
Then your extreme
inside
gear will be
his
at a
mind?
Yeah.
Was that...
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, that
Tails,
was
Yes.
inside
You
his
always do
mind.
your best,
Okay.
so don't worry.
Yeah, but she has a point.
It almost
She's a
sounded like
really
somebody was
brilliant
trying to
method
talk to
mechanic.
Tails through ESP,
Sonic,
you know?
Don't worry, I'll unlock
No,
the
not like
secret of
that.
the
It was just his
extreme
inner
gears for
thought.
us.
It was just his inner thoughts being
Alright.
troubled, but just being troubled by what Wave said a moment ago. And now he's going to take that and basically make the best gear he can, which actually will be important in a moment.
Yeah, go
But for
kick
now-
Wave's butt.
In fact, it's time to race against her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I like her. I'm gonna go ahead and say Wave and Jet, my fave so far. Did you just taser her?
With a
I mean-
wall plug, yep. With the wall plug,
You know,
yeah. Tails
she
attacks with
probably
the wall
deserves
plug.
it.
Tails attacks with AC plus for some reason.
Yeah, you've got a giant... Also, why are you using the male end of a... Oh, no. Like, I feel like this is a big electrical hazard. Like, you should not be carrying this around. If you're able to shock anything with that, oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad.
Don't worry, he's a professional. He knows how to.
He's a
shock the right
child!
person. He's a professional.
He is. I mean, he's technically a child, but come on, he knows what's up, bro. He knows how to pilot a plane. Can you
Yeah.
do that? Tails can.
I feel
He
like
can
Tails
also-
has been alive longer than I am, and I'm 37. Like, Tails has a lot of life experience by this point. Holy crap.
Yeah. Also, some of the attacks don't necessarily need to get super close. You just have to get close enough. Like in most attacks, there's an animation that plays when you get near them. This is not one of them. It'll just instantly attack whoever's near.
All right.
Melon Tweak Thunder Wave. SS rank. That's what I like. I
Melon
love
Tweak
that.
Thunderwave sounds like a name of somebody you would find in Fallout.
I was gonna say Breaking Bad, but yeah, Fallout works.
Melon Tweak Thunderwave also sounds like a weird Pokemon move, or maybe like a track on F-Zero.
I could see it being a move on Hunter x Hunter or other animes. Yeah. JoJo, definitely.
Wow, look at that display of overwhelming strength.
In your face!
Oh my gosh, Wave wasn't even close.
A lot of the CPUs are pretty easy in this game, or at least once you know what you're doing, the CPUs can be pretty easy.
Yeah, I do. Like, it's very obvious that you know how the races go in this game. You know what you're doing. You've definitely put in time to know how to play this game.
Yes, I played it a lot beforehand.
Yeah, who's gonna win?
Congratulations! I'll be over here.
Oh, shut up, Amy. Nobody likes you.
Hey,
So I'll have you know,
Uh-oh.
bro, that Tails, he's old. He's only 8. Right? And look at all the amazing things he's done as an 8-year-old fox.
Now, it's time for the final event.
He's been 8 for a really long time.
In San Ruin.
I mean, all the Sonic
like-
characters can do amazing
Anything
things.
else in this extreme race. Although it needs no further explanation.
I mean, he's been 8 since like
In this race.
1992, which, you know, really makes Tails like
Throughout this competition.
38.
almost 40.
Yeah, 30 and 39.
I was gonna say immortal.
I mean, that's probably true as well. Have you seen Tails age? At least Sonic is like, Sonic has sort of aged a little bit, right? Or at least like you know, it's been, his design's been like refined a bit.
See,
Tails just still looks like he's 8. He's been 8 for a long time. Maybe he's immortal. Who really knows?
I would pay money for a game with middle-aged Tails. Like, just sort of gruff, having a midlife crisis. Like, my gosh.
Tails is gone. Tails has gone to MIT, gotten his degree in mechanical, you know, PhD in mechanical engineering. You know, has found that
Now he's making 6 figures working for the oil industry, and he hates it. He hates it. But he makes so much money. He's like, I need something else with my life. I need.
Well, and that money is there to help Tails, like, you know, do his hobbies, which is like weird, you know, Dr. Robotnik Gunpla.
Yeah. But I also imagine he's got like this whole inner thought that he wants to save the world. He's like, can I possibly save the world before my employers destroy it?
Check back on the next exciting episode.
Tails does his taxes.
So, you know, chat's asking if I'm actually middle-aged Tails, and the answer is no. I don't have a PhD, and I actually enjoy what I do.
Yeah. Tails hates his job.
Yeah. And I don't have enough room to have like weird Dr. Robotnik Gunpla around.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I gotta be honest. By the way, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for the followers, the raids, the bits. I appreciate everybody being here. We are focused though on Sonic going through. What are you doing here in Egypt? Come on, Sonic.
Oh yeah, when you run out of rings, you're forced to walk on foot. Run out of air, I meant.
Oh, you run out of air, you have to walk on foot?
Well, yeah, you can't run the gear because the gear runs on air.
Yes. And
Oh, where's the gear? I just see a board.
That's what you're riding on.
that's what it's called.
The board is a
Extreme
gear? The gear is a board?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
it's an extreme gear. Weren't you paying attention to the lore?
Like, I
just
know this,
explained
but
that.
I thought that the gear was going to be like a wheel of sorts. Like a gear.
No,
Like
that's
it's
what
like
called.
gear, like equipment.
Oh, that kind of gear.
Yes.
And it's extreme because this came out in like 2006 when like
Everything was
snowboarding and all of
extreme.
that was like super extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they really missed an opportunity to, like, have you using actual gears or, like, using a name that didn't confuse me.
Well, in the second game, there were equipable gear. I think there were equipable gear parts that you could use. I think there's that. But anyway, we're on to our scripted loss.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, if you take a look at this board, and your first thought is to name it Gear, I don't know who you are. I don't understand. Like,
Need to be inventive with the name, I guess.
Remember, right? Everything was extreme at this point in time.
it's a board. Extreme Gear.
You know
There
who
aren't
needs
just
to be in this game?
Who?
Marty McFly.
Marty
There aren't just-
McFartface.
Dirt suits you
I
so well.
I should clarify, there aren't just boards as extreme gear. There's also other forms of gear, such as bikes and even air shoes.
Okay, but do they ever refer to them as anything other than gear, or is it just, like, do they ever say this is the board gear, this is the shoe gear, or is it just gear for everything?
I think they do. I guess you could say the board gear if you want to be more specific.
Okay. Jet, using these Chaos Emeralds, I like it. Who knew? You can snowboard so fast that you get all the Chaos Emeralds in one stage. I love it.
Now for a pre-render.
Ooh. It looks slightly better.
Time for the cinematic experience.
Yeah, it's only pre-rendered because they were like, we gotta put bloom in here. Gotta make it bloom. Well, this isn't good. Oh, maybe it is good. I want to go there. Okay, never mind. He's an archaeologist. That's my head canon for Jet. Really likes archaeology.
I mean, I think that's better headcanon than middle-aged tales.
Middle-aged tales. Working for the oil industry. Jet the Hawk, the archaeologist.
This is Babylon Garden.
Yoink.
Now I'll get the treasure of Babylon.
Yeah, ordinarily the subtitles would be more in line. So
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Eggman! Look.
Tails, Knuckles, we gotta get Eggman.
at least on the bright side, the cinematic's running fine. Technically.
It's fine.
We gotta go get Eggman. Ah, yeah.
I found you.
Also,
See, there's a.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's riding the bike gear.
Sonic!
That's Eggman riding a bike gear.
Yeah, bike gear. Okay, I suppose if it's like enchanted
What
with
is it?
superpower,
Here I prepped up just in case
sure,
something like
you
this
can call it.
happens.
You can call
Head
everything
tails?
that's enhanced gear. I dig that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Thank you, AV Answer, by the way, for the raid. I hope that you, AV Answer, are ready for AVNs here because Jet is kicking butt. Look at those shoes.
Can't catch up with him. Get out of my way.
Whose shoes? His?
Is that what you think?
Yeah, Jet shoes so much cooler. Like,
Take
they're
a
like
look at
thigh
this.
highs, but
I'll show
also
you what true speed really is.
like,
He'll show you what true speed really is, and he's not going any faster.
Well, we're about to.
they're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how do I describe these shoes? They're thigh highs, but they're also like skateboarder shoes at the same time. It's just weird.
Oh, I'm willing to bet if you were at Hot Topic in like 2006, you could 100% get thigh-high skateboard shoes.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull this picture of him. That's definitely what these are. Like, chat, am I right? Look at those shoes. Look at them.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
I mean, at least the announcer's telling you there's an emergency.
Emergency alert.
Like, you might accidentally crash into a jet while like, why is the announcer even here? You should call 911. This isn't good.
Don't worry, it's all part of the plan.
There's missiles. You want it? Somebody else needs to take care of this. It's not good.
No one said this was a regulated race.
I mean, I guess, like, you're right. Okay. Impromptu race to try to get whatever Robotnik, Eggman, boy stole, whatever.
We're trying to get to him.
So I want to. I love this. Right, we're all trying to figure out what's going on with, Dr. Robotnik, and the answer to the problem is let's race this other guy we've only met like once.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jet's like. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, Dr. Robotnik, Eggman is just pure Dagnasty evil. That's his life. Jet is, like, evil, but not. He's like a rival. That's what he is. He's your rival. Yeah.
Yeah. Being a jerk kind of comes with it, especially in competitive racing.
Yeah, it seems like he's on your side when it comes to getting the cube back from Robotnik.
Well, yeah, because he just wants his cube. He wants his laser cube back.
I want my laser cube.
If you had a laser cube, wouldn't you want it back?
I want a laser cube, Corndan.
If you had a laser cube, would you let anybody like have your laser cube?
Absolutely not.
Why? Because it's a freaking laser cube.
Yeah, I would use my kung fu skills on them. Yeah. Someone says that it's his Ouya. Never mind, he can keep it. Take my Ouya, take it away. I don't need this.
I joke that's one of the few things. My brother's really good with like tech stuff and figuring out like what's gonna last and what's worth it and all of that. His one major mistake is the Ouya.
Also, chat, I told you that I was gonna show Jet with the thigh-high skater shoes, and then literally showed him on the left side of the stream, okay, chat? Look, he's right there, standing on top of the timer. Look at them shoes.
In fact, send Brossentia a link for some thigh-high skater shoes.
Ooh.
That you can order today off of AliExpress.
Corndan, you can order anything off of
Even without
AliExpress.
I can still fly. Right?
And he flew off his board.
Yeah, the Converse thigh highs, those hurt. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you,
Like,
Eggman?
There are like 3 people in the world who can pull off shoes like that. I gotta be honest.
Darn.
Yeah, and it's not me.
Is it Jet?
It's definitely Jet.
Be a good
Yeah.
hedgehog and stay still.
It's definitely Goth Amy Rose.
Now.
Actually, yeah, Gotham Rose. I would dig that. Yeah. Jet was on time. Wow, thank you, chat. I appreciate it.
I'm here.
He's here. Also, why is Eggman's nose so pink?
Hey, catch. What?
Is he just shy?
The funny thing is, that's the same thing Jet did on Sonic.
So don't play games with me. I don't want your pity, nor do I need it.
Does that mean that Sonic learned? Oh my gosh.
If they don't want it, then let's take it.
Sonic's got a break.
And Jet's got pride in winning.
Well, yeah, here's the deal. It's like, Jet originally won the cube, so he should keep the cube. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, these facial expressions are the best.
How could you dive into Eggman knowing I was there?
Yeah, how dare you?
Well, Amy,
To
I thought
save you?
it'd be okay with you, And,
He was just saving you, but okay.
Okay, these are the best facial animations I have seen on the GameCube ever.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Like, sorry, Twilight Princess throwing you out.
Sonic, just get on the gear and escape from Amy. She's on foot. How dumb are you?
She's on foot and she has a hammer. It's not that hard to get away. Look, if you have never run from a girl, everybody, I have. I know how to do it. Best way is to remember the back door, okay?
Skate type of extreme gear added to the shop.
Ooh.
There's other types of extreme gear.
Yeah,
There's
skate
different
type. Okay.
And you also, of course, unlock extra characters and extra gear for completing other modes.
Darkness.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
Shadow's
how
gear.
extreme is extreme? Like, or is it like just a little faster than normal gear? Is this brand exaggerating? How?
Maybe it's just to make it sound cooler, I guess.
Okay. Well, we got through the heroes mode pretty quickly.
Yeah, the story is fairly... the story modes are fairly short, but they're fun enough.
I like it.
Let's get some Babylon in.
Babylon. Oh, Babylon. Oh, Babylon. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, just remembering old Mormon songs.
You've got some major trouble!
Oh, trouble.
At least learn to knock before entering a room.
Ooh.
What's this?
He's gonna eat it.
Oh,
I
is
would.
This?
yeah, that's when I took over things for my father.
So is this the key to the fabled Babylon Garden?
Yeah.
I wonder, could it be true? Could our ancestors have left behind hidden treasures that's just waiting to be discovered?
No way. No way would they do that.
If you get your greasy little hands on this, you'll probably use it in some crazy experiment of yours.
Oh, come on. I only want to look at it.
No,
You
experiment.
always say you only want
Experiment.
this or that.
Experiment.
Oh,
The
it's gonna be
teachings of our
experiment.
ancestors.
Be careful what you ask for.
Ultimately,
You'll only get 3 true wishes.
Oh, be quiet.
What?
Is that
Why'd
his
you burst
wish?
in here
That would be
anyway?
my wish.
Well, an egghead, egg salad? No.
Someone called Eggman wants to speak to you.
He told me that he has an interesting
I
proposition.
think he just
for
broke
you.
her neck.
Stop
Oh
interrupting.
my gosh.
Knock it off.
Or is it her goggles?
Am I
Ah,
interrupting?
he broke everything, you know?
I heard you wanted to see me?
Are you Jet, the legendary rogue?
Your Ooh. reputation
precedes you. I've heard so much about your infamous group.
Enough. What do you want?
I want hand reduction surgery. My hands are too big.
Now, could this be true?
Oh,
Huh?
Sharp eyes.
What's this key?
Really now? You don't have to be so distrusting.
uh-oh.
Are you aware of this? I imagine not yet. The key to Babylon Garden is...
Huh. So let me get this straight.
I bet he's
We
lying.
just need to collect all these Chaos Emeralds, right?
Nope, he's not lying.
Sounds easy.
You really think so, eh?
What do you
Ooh.
mean? Are you saying the Babylon rogues aren't capable of stealing some puny emeralds?
No,
Yes,
of
that's
course
what we're
not,
saying.
but have you seen this character before?
Oh,
He's called
that's a
and
Sonic.
said to be the fastest creature on Earth.
Glossier than
I've had
ever.
many dreadful
So
encounters
shiny.
with this pest.
Wow, that's a really
They may be
shiny
the
model right
fastest
there.
creature on the ground,
Yeah,
but
just
in
turning
the
up
air,
the
me and
luster.
my extreme gear,
Just
he's
all the
just
way
a
up.
Joke.
Okay, that rivals Final Fantasy X with laughing. I like that.
Show Sonic what you're made of.
Now, the race
So this is kind of like during that first cinematic sequence.
Well, I thought
Actually, I
this race
imagine-
was called Night Cheese, and I was like, Night Cheese, yeah!
Night cheese.
Yum. Yeah, cheese you eat at night.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't everybody have night cheese?
Keep. I mean, I guess I don't, but like, I really love the like little wheels of mozzarella cheese that you could just get that were individually wrapped. So tasty.
Like the Baby Bells?
Yeah, that's the stuff.
I mean, those aren't exactly mozzarella, but that's kind of what you're...
What are they then?
I don't know what kind of cheese they are.
If you're gonna call me out and say they're not mozzarella, you gotta tell me what cheese it is.
I mean, I know that, but all right, let's find out.
Mild processed cheese? Like mozzarella.
Yeah. The interesting questions. What cheese of the day?
Okay, let me see. Baby Bell, what cheese are you?
Mild, creamy, and delicious, apparently.
That's not real. That's not... Okay, Baby Bell, original cheese, what are you? You're right, it does say mild, creamy, and delicious. That's not a type of cheese.
Mild, creamy, delicious.
Oh, cheese carb! Whoa! Sorry, I was reading about cheese.
Wait, you know dang well, right, that if there was a type of cheese called mild, creamy, delicious cheese, you would eat it.
Yeah, actually. And it's delicious. Okay. What kind of cheese is Baby Bell?
Cheese.
Oh my gosh, I love Edam cheese. Then.
And if you get the black ones, right, those are cheddar.
Okay. Red is Edam. Black is cheddar.
Gouda is the brown ones.
Oh, I love Gouda.
Gouda.
Seriously, Gouda's so good. Yeah, they do have a mozzarella variety, I suppose, except they've got a stupid goofy face on it. Like, who's gonna buy your freaking mozzarella if it looks like this? I'm pulling it up, everybody, so you can see how stupid their mozzarella looks. I'm sorry, that was a really good race. Good job.
I get it, okay? It just floats,
Oh, thank
and
you.
that's good enough for me.
But here's the mozzarella. It looks stupid.
Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Let's see. Huh? That gear's unusual.
How unusual is it?
Customized it myself.
Get her inner thoughts.
This isn't half bad for an amateur. Still, you can never be too careful.
There are... I think people have learned how to actually make it sound like it's coming from someone's mind, because
I never
they
imagined
didn't quite
anyone
hit
would
the
enter
mark
race
here.
with Such a piece of junk.
Usually, like, what would it make it sound more like? Because I'd imagine the echo, the whole point of the echo was, of course, to make it sound like an inner thoughts, of course.
Yeah, like, you do want it to have a little bit of reverb, but not as much echo. I'd say, like, go into, like, a bathroom that's a high school bathroom. That's about the type of reverb that you want.
Huh. Food for thought.
That's cheese for you. Okay, we're playing as her. What's her name again? Wave?
Wave. And she's actually racing against Amy. This actually explains. Amy is also technically in the tournament, but she gets beaten by Wave.
Time to kick Amy's butt.
That's why she doesn't participate in the final race.
People are wondering how nobody noticed the explosive.
Look, don't ask questions we can't give you answers to.
There are two things. One is technically the races are no holds barred, and two is that
Explosives allowed.
Yeah, so technically that would be allowed, and secondly, only Wave would likely have known about it. And a fun detail I actually like about freeriders is that I like to think that Jet had become more wary of Wave's cheating habits. You know, like placing a bomb under Sonic's board. Like I'd imagine Jet thought he won fairly that day, and when he learned, he's like, Wave? Are you cheating again? I like to think that.
Why I oughta. Yeah, Jet is definitely the... I think Wave might be cooler than Jet. Jet is kind of geeky, but also, like, he thinks he's cool. He's like Dennis the Menace, okay? He thinks he's cool, and he almost is cool, but he's really just kind of a jerk.
No, he's more like Philip J. Fry.
Kind of. Oh, yeah.
Right? Kind of thinks he's cool, except he's endearing in that, like, sort of annoying way, except, you know, Jet didn't do the nasty and the fasty.
I mean, you never really know. I haven't seen too much of this game, Corndan.
That's fair.
I don't know, maybe there's like a different version of this game that we gotta pick up.
Different version, like...
Never mind. Right now, though, you are doing pretty fantastic on this race. You're making a good amount of progress here.
I'm flying!
Well, thank you, Rose. That's very informative.
And Amy's out of the tournament.
Take that, Amy! Nerd! Yeah, how about you go do nerd stuff, Amy, huh?
Yeah, Amy. Go with Tails and do, like, nerd stuff.
I'm just admiring my cube again.
Like, what does the cube taste like? I need to...
The red dude beat me.
Of course, the first thing you would think to do is lick it.
Well, I mean...
Man,
is it just glass? If it's just glass, then it'll taste boring.
It wasn't my fault.
But what if it's like salt?
He must
Give you some special type of gear.
Ooh.
What? Are you implying that you lost because of my gear? No one can tune a gear the way I can. Accept it, buddy. It's not the board. Your skills just suck.
Yeah, buddy.
What? Suck?
Yes, S-U-C-K, suck.
Stop it!
Okay, I love it.
Let's get down to business. I believe our colleague Eggman, he's gotta be hiding something. And you know, I don't like secrets, so I've got a job for you, Storm.
Sure.
I want you to sneak into Eggman's base and find out what he's hiding there. Make sure you look carefully.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, before you go, bring something back or don't return at all.
Yes, sir!
Okay, I appreciate how ridiculous all of this is. They went all out, and I dig it.
You gotta appreciate the presentation here.
Yeah.
Leave Eggman Robo behind you. Oh, Storm, you get caught already? Oh, well. I hope you're ready for this.
I'm ready for this. Yeah, you're really good at, like, starting the race at a full dash. It's, like, I feel like I would get electrocuted all the time. Not on purpose.
I mean, I would.
I mean, I might do it a few times on purpose, you know?
Just to see what the electric fence tastes like.
So, as it turns out, the person who did the voice for Sonic also did the voice for Jet. It is the same person. And also the voice for Shadow the Hedgehog here, Jason Griffith.
Yeah, he did pretty much those three characters, and naturally he also does Shadow in this game too. Mostly I mean, a lot of the characters don't appear in the story. It's mostly the characters you've seen so far that are in the story, but you see more in Free Riders. I think one of the things Free Riders does is it has more characters in a story than the previous Sonic Riders games. Although I did wish the story kind of did a little more with its presentation. Like, you have all these characters and you could have had the opportunity to have all these fun little scenarios go out. Like, not every I appreciate having a nice, engaging. I appreciate having a story with a mystery and all, but I kind of wish Free Riders at least did more with the simplistic presentation it had.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you. Now, Chad actually has a very important question here. Is rank X better than SS, or is SS higher?
Yes, the pink X. Yeah, that pink
It's
X.
extreme.
Yes. Sometimes I always look at it as kind of an H because it's the font. It looks really weird to me because, X is technically better than SS. It's the best ranking.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Although I always thought of the X, like I said, as an H because the font makes it look like an H.
Yeah, like, I could understand that. Luckily, that doesn't really affect your ability to play. You're like, yeah, I got another H! And everybody else who knows it's an X, they're just sitting there, they're like, oh, okay, good. Good job. Good job for the H there.
It just matters that you get the ranking.
Yeah.
Hey, that Eggman Robos!
Goal!
Booyah!
I mean, just like I thought that we were going to Night Cheese and not Night Chase, you know? It's...
Look, I still stand behind the concept of night cheese.
I like it. I want some night cheese. Whoa.
I have night cheese on Night Chase. Why not?
Oh boy, oh boy. Ugh.
Oh no, why is she so upset?
Huh? What's taking Storm so long?
Just sit down and relax. Chill, Wave.
Really, Jet? How can you be so relaxed at a time like this? Don't you see? As the leader, you've got responsibilities.
Yeah. Come
Some
on,
you
Jet.
understand, but you...
Wow.
And, yep.
Okay. I love how ridiculous all this is. It's so good.
I think it's time for a little fun.
I think he's got a new crush.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sneak away.
She's got her eyes closed. I love it.
Huh? Hey, Jet! You come back here, right now!
Too bad.
Why do I even bother? Unless I take charge, nothing ever gets done here.
It's true. It's true. Better go do it, Wave, huh?
Just, this one race is always weirded me out. It's just finished in first place, but, like, who's Jet even racing against in White Cave? Like, what's the story context here?
It's a cave and it's white. What more do you need to know?
You're racing the snowmen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those are... Yeah, those contestants are technically Eggman robots.
Well, then you're racing his robots so that you don't want him to get the Chaos Emeralds first.
Does Jet even know, right, the back history with the Chaos Emeralds and Dr. Robotnik? I don't think he does.
Yeah, honestly, Jet just knows that he's got a cool cube and that the emeralds are linked to it somehow.
Yeah.
Also, why did Jet have a Korok frond there for a while?
Have a what?
A Korok frond?
Just Zelda things.
Oh, you mean that's in his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his leveled up attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I like it. I mean...
Yeah. If he's at level 3, he has 2 of them.
I mean, if I hear him go off and go, yeah, right, we're done.
The Sonic character design is just so weird to me. They're like, let's go ahead and everybody, like, make everything look the same. And every character gets, like, 1 or 2 vague animal characteristics. And otherwise, they look like a Stretch Armstrong thing of some sort. I don't even know. Like, it's... Like, this is almost Gumby plus a couple feathers and a beak.
That's anthropomorphic animals for you.
Well, at least Sonic animals.
Sonic Anthropomorphic. Haha.
Yeah, there's a challenge. If anybody here has a Gumby at home, go ahead and just put some wings on it, like a couple wings, and then a beak, and send me a picture, okay? Because it's gonna look 100% like this nerd Jet. 100%.
Wing!
The chat saying beaks are important. I agree. Oh, it's an egret in chat saying beaks are important. Of course, egrets here defending beaks. Oh, he just bonked on the... Oh, I love it. So good.
Yeah. That's a computer controlling it. That's not me. That was the computer, Jet. But yeah, you don't want to bump into things, obviously.
Yeah.
Boss! Sorry to keep you waiting for me.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say that, like, I understand why people make fun of this, but at the same time, I find it really endearing. Like,
Yeah.
this is a
Take
level
a
of
look at
cheese
this,
that
boss.
we don't really have these days, and I love it.
I appreciate the presentation here.
Yes.
Like, one of the things I love about Sonic is Sonic kind of knows it's ridiculous and just leans into it.
Yeah.
It's about the Babylon
I like that it
treasure
plays
from
it
our
straight,
ancient
yeah.
ancestors.
Yeah, I'm really...
I got those bird brains to believe that Babylon treasure was just a gem.
You're literally a
Can't
bird.
believe they fell for it.
What fool?
He's reading
Can you
it.
believe the real treasure
See?
is the ancient
Oh.
but advanced technology of the Babylonians?
I get it.
What
Okay.
irony. I found a story about a boy who received an angel wing from the Babylonians as a gift.
What are you talking
the
about?
story says that with it, the boy was able to rule the world. And this was just a gift. I'm anxious to find this technology as soon as possible. Imagine the vast possibilities of the technology they must have kept for themselves.
Ah!
Oh man, I guess it's not a gem after all.
Sorry,
Oh,
it's
well.
not a gem.
Guess this was just a waste of
It's
effort.
just
Too
a
bad, really. I haven't
cube.
the slightest interest in world domination or advanced technology.
Yeah, you
Hey,
do.
wait a second,
I
okay,
do.
Jet?
Come on, Jet.
While Eggman may not look smart, he is. He has an IQ of 300 after all. If he's interested in this technology, it must have value.
What? He
Are you
learns...
saying
If
there's
he's 30
profit in
years old,
this?
are you saying that he
Think
learns
about
as
it.
fast as a
It may be
90-year-old?
more
There we
valuable
go.
than finding silver or gold.
More valuable than gold?
Ooh.
Yeah!
Why'd you do that? I was just having this great daydream.
Aw.
Come on, Jet. It's time to go back to the race.
All right, let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of Babylon.
All right. Well, we're hitting the hour mark right about now.
Aw, and there were like 3 more races left too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And if it was like one race, I would be like, let's continue on. If it's
Yeah.
3,
then
Oh.
we're going to go ahead and say that that is the hour. I don't think this game deserves a gong. I think this was
this
fun.
was good.
Yeah.
This was a very it was very fun. I'm happy to be back at Don't Make Us Bored to showcase.
We're happy to have you back.
I'm so glad you are. Yeah, so everybody, this was Sonic Riders. We got to experience, again, this was a showcase of sorts, but at the same time, like, you definitely showed off that you know what you're doing in these races. You've practiced them quite a bit. You've got pretty good skill here, and I imagine that, like, there are probably a couple races that people would expect to lose a couple times the first time that they do them. You did really well, though.
Yeah, you may lose like maybe on the more later races, but even then you can pretty much master it enough that you can beat all the CPUs. Like, as you've seen the Sonic Riders Tournament Edition, this is a fan-made mod that basically very much tweaks a lot of the aspects of the game to make it more competitive, and there's discords about it, which means you can play against real people, and these people can be very nuts when it comes to their skill level.
Yeah.
You've seen me. You should see them in action. You should see the races against humans in action with the mod.
Awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to see how hideous the humans are. Like, that's my main priority. or how like human like the humans look, because
Oh,
whenever
Bro, he's talking about like
no
not
humans in this
CPUs.
game. Not humans in this game. I mean human.
oh my gosh, okay.
Human players.
Well, okay. Well, let's go ahead and ignore my confusion. Thank you so much, Review Mirror. You did so good here.
No problem. It was a wonderful time.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have you back sometime soon. You take care, friend.
Yeah, hopefully I get to showcase, like, maybe Hunt Down the Freeman one day again. Only what I know I'm doing.
I mean, that's only if you want to play that again. All right, take care. We'll see ya.
All right, you take care. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Well, Corndan, we've got Shentok sitting in the other room. I want to say thank you to everybody here who has subscribed and who is supporting. I very much appreciate it, as well as the raid from Aviancer. Thank you. So let's go talk to Shentok. Bye, Review.
Awesome. Bye.
Aha.
Oh, hey
Shentok.
there.
Oh, hello. I love to hear that voice.
I love to hear both your voices.
No, my voice is better. Gosh.
His voice might be better, but I have Legos. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Everybody, if you want to help buy me burritos and Legos, then you can always subscribe to twitch.tv/Brossentia. For reals, though, I appreciate everybody being here, and I'm just really glad that, like, the GDQ hotfix stuff has been going well enough that, like, I'm able to keep doing this and finally start to pay off some of the medical bills. That's very, very good. So, like, no pressure to everybody, but everything has been helpful. With that said, Shentok, you have been on this show multiple times before, and I've always loved what you bring. I never know what to expect until, bam, suddenly here we are, neck deep into a fighting game, a shoot 'em up.
It's a shoot 'em up. Are we supposed to be hearing anything, Shentok?
Yes. Are you not hearing anything right now?
No?
I'm
Let's
certainly
see
not.
what's going on. There was a Windows update recently, so maybe it messed with something.
Windows? Everybody go down, call Bill Gates and tell him stop changing Windows. How dare you?
Let me...
Oh,
now I'm
there we
hearing
go.
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Yep, Windows messed with my sound settings.
Windows!
Let me know when you're all balanced out, and I'm going to restart the board, because the intro for this game is fantastic. It explains the entirety of the story that makes no sense.
Sure, let me just go ahead and get that entered in. Move on over. And I think I'm ready whenever you want to restart. I'm ready for you to show off the intro. And I'll crank the audio a little bit so everybody can hear it, too.
Yeah, the intro's a little bit quiet, too. So keep that in mind.
Wow! Oh, that is fast. At the same time, Earth civilization, blah blah. I didn't really catch that. I believe that they came flying from the sky.
From the sky area of Nemesis.
Not Nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesis.
Earth's national security information. No, my info. Dang it, InfoWars. Okay, special ability, overwhelming beam arms. I don't like those. Okay. The beam was the thing. The beam was the thing. New alone. Eyes only. Copy of 1 of 1. Special classified executive order. Oh man, this is what they found in Trump's bathroom. Okay. Wait, they made a compromise called peace? Duh, I know what peace is. It's called Stop the War. Ooh, the parallax. Ooh, I love it. The Earth died. Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Silence times.
That was chemicals. Metal.
It's like an alien a molecule or something. Like aliens destroyed Earth, and we used their technology to fight back, I guess, and ended up just putting the project on freeze because it was too devastating or something like that. I don't fully understand it. It's English.
Yeah,
but,
I love it though. Like, I love things that are slightly translated wrong, but still are charming. Like, I somewhat miss that. No, then again, we have a lot of Eastern European games coming out that have a lot of amazing English, and it's so good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, well, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's start.
Look at this little plane.
This was a late generation Taito F2 game, which was like basically Taito had various platforms that they shared hardware with to make games on, and this was basically made as like a send off for the platform.
Okay.
By a team that originally made a game called Gun Frontier. So like it's like you see in the intro where it says Gun Frontier 2. It's not technically related, but just the same team behind it.
Okay.
This is it's a fun game. I've played it before.
Oh, I absolutely love this game. Like, I loved it so much that I went out. I was playing the Saturn version a lot, which is a fantastically perfect port, and ended up tracking down the arcade board for it, which was not
really
easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't imagine. I imagine it's probably a little pricey as well.
Oh yeah, expensive. I had a bonus from work that I used to pay for it.
What the crap? Everybody getting bonuses and raises? Twitch! Can you give me a bonus? No.
Look, I work very hard to get my bonus and raise.
Yeah, I had to work very hard for it.
Yeah, I believe it. I've worked hard, sort of. No, I've been trying to focus on not overdoing stuff, and when I have stomach pain, dealing with the stomach pain. So, I guess, hey, all of the VODs are updated. Wait, except for the very last one, which I could go ahead and update right now on YouTube. I could, and then I'm 100% caught up. What else? Corndan, you're my boss. What do I need to do?
You need to upload that VOD.
Okay, it's uploaded. Let me see if it's through rendering. This music sounds like Undertale, I gotta be honest.
Undertale. Everything sounds like Undertale to you, apparently.
Yeah. Everything is Undertale. What are you talking about?
This is probably one of my favorite soundtracks Zoomcott had done, which is like Taito's in-house band.
Awooga? No,
yeah.
Awooga, no! No, Awooga!
Yeah, Awooga. Yes, Awooga.
So this is what happens when Taito's tired of doing Darius, or wants to do more Darius, but they're tired of fish.
Yeah, pretty
much.
Corndan,
the video from Sunday night's late night Kuso is up on YouTube. I have done my job. Do I get a bonus now?
No.
Oh,
so a really cool mechanic I want to talk about is this game has beam battles with bosses, and basically you have a regular shot, and then you also have your beam that you can use that you build up points, or you build up meter for, and that also acts as your weapon damage. So it's like if you use it, then you lose your current weapon damage, but you can do big damage for a short period of time.
Are we going to have significant amount of flashing in this?
Just only for that part. But even then, it's not like really bad.
Yeah, I didn't notice it being too bad. Still, I'll go ahead and put a warning up on stream, just so people know.
All right. But there's 2 bonus stages in this game, which makes it kind of unique, where it has this like first-person pseudo 3D perspective, where in the first one you shoot down 5 enemies, you get a big bonus for it, and the second one you shoot down 10 enemies, but it's a lot harder. And like their movement's completely random, like this. And fortunately, the timer stops when the rockets are going off, because sometimes they can take forever to reach their target. But it's like the most dedicated homing missile you'll ever see. They don't give up.
They just keep going. I mean,
yeah,
that's what they're there for. You don't call it like vaguely curving toward. It's homing, okay? It's going directly for it. If it misses, it's got to loop back.
And if you pay attention to the bottom right, this is like, I think, the earliest shmup to show the song titles at the beginning of the stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I can't find anything earlier than this that does that. See, like, say, Dual Moon.
Dual Moon.
Track for this stage. Whoops.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I love that. It's like a feature that's like prominent in Toho games, but this is like way before the first Toho, I believe.
There you go, devs. If you want to be cool, you can just do that seriously in any game, literally any game that you make. Because we want to know what the music's called.
That we've had a couple other games that have been on the Taito F2 before, on either Kusa Grande or on Grudge Match.
One of them Dino Rex.
One of them is Dino Rex.
I love that game. It's horrible.
It's so bad, and the other one is Liquid Kids.
Liquid Kids, fantastic.
Liquid Kids is so good. I got to play that against you, Corndan, in Grudge Match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Only we played it on a different system, not on the Taito.
The Saturn port.
Yeah.
TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx.
Oh right, yeah. The Saturn has an arcade port where the TurboGrafx is just like its own thing, which is still really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend everybody, if you didn't see that Grudge Match, it's worth it. That game was cute.
Yeah.
It was worth it because Birds won.
So, a fun fact about Dino Rex, same team that made this game. Same exact team.
Really?
Yep. Originally, they were going to make another shmup, and Taito's like, hey, fighting games are getting really popular because of Street Fighter, and you guys are going to make a fighting game. I forgot I knew that was there. We're going to make a fighting game now. And they're like, we have no idea how to make a fighting game. It's like, well, too bad. You're going to figure it out.
And then they made Dino Rex, and Dino Rex is amazing.
Yeah. Now, is this...
And by amazing, I mean completely awful, but I love it.
Yeah, I do see that, like... There are versions of this game that are on the arcade archives, but I don't know if an English version is out or out on any of the English stores.
Yes, there's an S tribute, which is basically an emulated of the Saturn version of this game. And it's fine. I haven't played it personally, but I've heard it's very good.
Good to know.
Yeah, and then there is the Arcade Archives version, which is on the Switch, I believe, maybe the PS4.
Yeah, and it's reasonable. I mean, it's...
But the S Tribute's also on the Switch and probably PS4, if I had to guess.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. People are noting that the moon hatched. Hi, Justin.
It did. It's an egg.
Turns out the moon was an egg.
Well, the moon should not... What
was in the moon?
Robots.
More evil Trinax. Yeah, robot Trinax.
I knew that the robot or the moon was just an egg for robots. I knew it. You know, this is like on the level of Hollow Earth, but honestly makes just about as much sense.
You know what this means? Neon Genesis Evangelion might have been right.
It might have been. There we go, beam battles.
Yeah.
Zappa, zappa, zappa. It looks like you're winning.
I did win. Like, if you see that orb turn blue or purple, that means I'm winning. If it turns red, that means the enemy is winning.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm not completely sure how the beam battle works, but I know that you're doing it well.
It's all about just how long you can overpower the enemy.
Oh, okay.
And eventually it turns into your favor.
We're going to Little Nemo.
Did you see that? Scrolling parallax effects like this.
That's really nice looking. Did you see that there's a new Little Nemo game that's going to be coming out?
Really? That's pretty. Oh yeah, I remember actually now. Yeah, that's really cool. It looked really fun.
It looks very well done.
I remember watching somebody grind out the speedrun for the NES game. I don't know if it's any good though.
I used to do the speedrun for it, and it's very difficult. It is so hard. But the game is It's top.
The game is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
One of the few games that I beat as a kid, and then as an adult, I was like, "How did I ever beat this?" It's incredibly difficult.
I'm willing to argue it's one of Capcom's best platformers when Capcom was really good at platformers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And then fighting
like it fits right in and like, well, but it fits like right in with like the DuckTales, right? Chip and Dale, Little Nemo, like all of that, right? Is kind of like the golden age of like Capcom platformers.
Yeah. Right.
Like Capcom non-Mega Man platformers.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Moomin adventure game coming out, and that's what I'm really excited about. You get to play as Snufkin. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna play that, okay?
I must admit, I know nothing about Movement other than what Justin posts on Twitter.
Okay, that's fair. It's incredibly endearing, and I love it. It's basically what if there was an 80s cartoon that everybody in a different country knew and loved, but we never got it or never really saw much of it in America. That's what it was, like top-notch 80s cartoon, but based off of a comic. Finland. Yeah. And by someone who is kind of an LGBT icon, like, yeah. The more that I learn about Moomin, the more I love it. The end. It's boss time. What is this? I don't even know. Ew. Oh, okay. I kind of like it.
It's a giant space dung beetle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, this is so good. I love this dung beetle.
I personally think it's the hardest boss in the game, but I love its design so much. Because you constantly have to deal with the dung beetle itself, and then its robo dung is constantly shooting at you too. So you just have to do a lot of like paying attention.
You got to get ready for the beam fight.
Yeah, beam fight! The difficulty about this boss is that I don't know exactly what is going to hurt you and what isn't. Like, the giant grabby thing, does that hurt you?
No. I used to think it did, but it doesn't.
So it just shows up. It's there in the background.
It's there to also absorb the new alone stuff. Basically, you can cover its own beam attack because it's also doing what you're doing to charge its attack for that.
Oh, like that.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, good dodge.
Oh, I almost died there.
Oh, that was
you
so
almost
close.
ate it. So, I want to point out some other games on similar hardware here, right? That we've seen. Huli-Rula, right, is on the same hardware.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's such a cool but bizarre game.
Drift Out, which is basically Blomby Car.
Yep.
I love Blomby Car.
Oh yeah, look at that missile go.
This is intense.
It is. I love it. I think it's a really neat idea. But like, from what I understand, we're able to score attack this game. This particular thing is really variable in how your score shakes out, because you're scored based on time remaining, like 1,000 points for that, and whether or not you can get all 10 ships. Because sometimes you'll just be stuck chasing around and not get them all, because you get a sizable bonus for getting them all.
Was it the same? Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm looking into the group that made this. And it looks like it may have been the same developer that did Hoshi Omirohito. And if so, that makes me very, very happy. City Connection?
The City Connection is Taito, yeah.
And I see City Connection working on this. Oh, let me take a look at some of the individual people. The producers.
City Connection. They're the people who published the S Tribute release.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think they worked on the original then. That's fine.
Yeah. City Connection also published a re-release of Hoshio Mirohito, I believe. So that's probably where that information is coming from.
Well, I'll go ahead and say that they're the best then. They're just the best. Yeah.
They're good at rescuing old IPs that are languishing, that deserve a new audience.
Yeah, I think that there is value in having the games coming out on newer systems. At the same time, like, part of me feels that, you know, the people who originally developed it should be the ones who are getting paid for their work. I mean, they put so much work into it. Yeah.
I agree.
It's just
but
weird.
That's just not how licensing works, sadly.
Yeah.
Do that. So you can have two different kinds of beam attacks. Like, so you have like the regular beam. If you hold down the button, if you let go of it, then it's just like that massive lightning.
Yeah.
So once you hit the beam button, does it just dump whatever you have for beam, no matter what?
Yep. So it just keeps going until it runs out, and you can also keep it going longer by collecting the new alone stuff.
Jeez, it's really like. It's a little punishing how fast you can get a game over in this.
Oh yeah, there's like a typical style that the arcade developers do, and that will kill you if you don't get past that before it goes up.
What do those? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb.
The first stage is usually like a very friendly stage to warm you up to get you into the game, and the second stage is where it starts getting really tough and gets into the real meat of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta let them win a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So that you'll put quarters into it.
Exactly, make their quarter feel worthwhile. But you were saying something, Brossentia?
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, they gotta kick you off. You've been playing this too long, okay? And so you either have to be good, or you have to be putting more money in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably the second option, because, like, some of the gotchas in this, like the pillar going down and then coming back up, how are you supposed to know? There's no way to know until it happens, and so almost everybody's going to die at least once to that. Like, that's just a death. That's an arcade, you're dead.
Yeah. Your first extend, though, is at like 70,000 points, and that's pretty reasonable to get if once you've learned the game just a little bit, because you can usually get it after the first bonus stage. And for some reason, the ship has fins. Oops. I forgot about that.
Alright, here we go. You gotta collect your molecules, right?
I'm maxed out, so I don't need to. I just leave them floating around.
Well, gotcha. I mean, you know, if they just stay on here, they're good to have for when you like go to shoot them with the beam, because then you just collect them all.
Yeah.
Yep. That's like one of the really cool mechanics is that they just they don't disappear until they get taken.
That's good. And if this boss isn't taken, then that's even handier. Oh yeah, hot dog wars. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I was trying to get out of the way of it, but I couldn't. Hot dog wars.
I mean, it looked like the Ernest Evan hot dog whip.
Is it hot dog, or is it one of those like wacky willy, like inflatable dudes, and they're both just like slapping each other?
Man, I think it's a little bit of both. Oof. That's okay. You've got the molecules. You've got the things, whatever they are.
Yeah, they call them new ones. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, he's red.
Yeah, he's almost dead. Probably the next pass will kill him.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Yeah.
Space turtles, no!
Yeah, I was trying to get out of their way, but you couldn't do it fast enough. I've been playing shmups where you move a bit faster, so it's like kind of weird getting used to slow speed again.
Yeah.
Or a slower speed. Do that.
This boss is a butt, let me tell you.
It is. Ooh, one more pass. Ah.
Okay, sometimes you just get an extra cycle. That's video games for you.
Yep.
I like to think of it as bonus video game.
Bonus video game, exactly.
Aha! Bounds.
Yeah, and if you play the game right, then no bounds.
But I want bounds.
There we go.
Yeah! Take that,
I love
nerd.
that we kind of, when you blow up a boss, it kind of looks like it's a map of the world in like some distorted form.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. Ooh, okay. Like, this game, I feel like in certain situations, if they had the background scrolling this fast as much as the moon, like, I would possibly get motion sickness. It's not as bad as, like, Jim Powers, but actually, maybe so. Like, Jim Power does not make me sick anymore when I play it.
Oh, you played Jim Power so much that it no longer makes you sick?
I'm immune.
You're immune. I'm getting weighed down.
Look, have you played Jim Power on ZSNES 0.15?
No, and I think that the audio was a little bit messed up, but all the visuals were fine. Oh no!
I got held down too much.
It's like the butt angels on Honey on the Road. They just grab onto your butt and you go so slow.
Exactly.
And then they drag you down into hell. Like that's the Honey on the Road experience right there. I love the little butt angels. They're so good. Actually, these are a little bit more like the... what is it? The weird little fuzzy black things on Wind Waker.
Oh, yeah.
You remember, and you have to get them off in order to make some jumps there, but they're really annoying for a while.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I'm digging this game, though. This is pretty nifty. I know that there have been a lot of side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups out there. I haven't played a whole lot. Just there are a lot that end up being very average, but this seems like it's pretty high up with like the complexity that it has so far. I like it.
Yeah, It's pretty hard to make a shmup that can stand the test of time. For me, I like ones with interesting gimmicks. It's like the popular ones these days are ones that try to emulate like cave style, where it's just like heavy bullet hells with a focus on memorizing patterns and getting a lot of score.
And you know, there's a place for that too, right?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
And I've definitely played some of those that I think even in that sort of state, right, have interesting gimmicks, like Crimson Clover.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Yeah, Crimson Clover's great.
Crimson Clover is really good. And I'm glad I got to talk about it for RPG Valkyries.
Oh, cool.
For Speedrun Ragnarok.
Very nice.
And Railcoon ran it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
But so there's still a place for that. Like you can have like these bullet hell with like precise everything and still have gimmicks and be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
There's also a lot of like not interesting stuff at that. You know, but I feel like for like innovative or trying to be innovative, like you know, stuff I feel like the early 90s was a good time for, shmups as people were trying things,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love that. And even like in the late 90s to the mid 2000s, there's a lot of experimentation there as people were trying to figure out how to utilize 3D graphics. Like there's one I've been playing by G-Rev, came out like 99, 2000 called Border Down that's really fun. And it's very much like an homage to this kind of game. But it has its own unique gimmicks and ideas as well.
Okay.
And then for a while, anything Treasure did.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Treasures, they only did 2 original shmups, I think, and then after that, they made a Gradius game, I think, and shoot, I don't remember the name of it. It's on my shelf too, and I can't remember the name of it. Was it Thunder Force? No, it wasn't
Thunder Force 4?
No, it was on the PS2, and I can't think of the name right now. They did a new Gradius game, and...
Yeah, they did Gradius 5.
Yeah, they did Gradius 5, and there's another one they did.
Right. They did... And Radiant Silver Gun and Ikaruga, which are the ones most people remember them for.
Yeah. They did another one on the PS2, and I'm spacing on the name right now, and Working Designs published it.
Okay.
Maybe it was Gradius 5.
I like this music. This is good. Yeah, other people are saying Gradius 5.
Well, let's find out.
And Ikaruga. Okay.
Yep. Bangai-O might be the other one you're thinking about.
That one's a good one, but I don't know. I can't really consider that one a shmup. Oh, I looked away.
I mean, it's a multi-directional shooter.
Yeah.
I could make the argument.
Let me go ahead.
There's a... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just thinking. I usually, like, when I come across a game that has really good music, I like to put a note somewhere so that I go and get some for my playlist for Cusa Grande. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this in because this is good stuff.
Wonderful. I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
So maybe you're thinking Sylphid the Lost Planet?
That's it, Sylphid. That's the game I have. I haven't played it yet, but it looks good. Oh yeah, there's an arranged soundtrack that's quite excellent. And now we're on the final boss of this game.
Aha! Michael Bublé.
Oh no.
I'm just imagining how great that would be if suddenly the game just pulls a bait and switch.
Instead we got Giant Space Whale.
I mean, that's good too. Giant Space Whale. Gotta die.
Yeah. This boss is interesting in that it has like 2 main phases. Like this one where it's kind of wandering around, but it also spawns some stuff that chase you. And then the background changes as like you hit damage thresholds. And the music changes as well.
Ooh, okay.
And then we got this tail thing that's going to shoot a beam at me that I'm just going to work to dodge.
Oh, it's trying. It's trying.
Yeah, I try to move a certain way to always avoid
good.
it.
Very nice.
Nope.
Oh, no!
Sometimes,
right at the end!
Yeah, sometimes I move a little too fast and it goes down too quickly for me to get away from it.
Shentok, I appreciate your method of avoiding the lasers ramming your face into it.
We've got Giant Monkey. Watch out. Oh, Monkey's dead. Oh, no. It's a metaphor. It used to be just Monkey learning how to use stick, but now it's war and chaos. Oh,
well,
I get it.
We're traveling through history.
Where is this? The creepy mannequin in a pile of TVs era? I don't like that.
Post-war destruction, maybe?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I appreciate that the final boss, right, is clearly willing to give you everything you need to destroy it. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Maybe... Oh. Kitty!
Yep, this is one of the developers' cats, too.
I'd say that this is post-human. Yeah.
Post-human.
Post-human, the cats are gonna rule the universe.
Well, but that's before they evolve into crabs.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna do that there.
Corndan, only if they go back to being fish, okay? If they go back to the water, they'll become crabs. Otherwise, cats are actually pretty close to weasel-shaped. Like, you know, they'd become a little bit more elongated and stuff, probably. But, you know, they're already doing pretty well. I feel like cats are gonna last for a long time.
And time on that.
Aha!
So this game is pretty unique in that it has 2 endings. If you die during the final stage, you get a different ending. Or if you die in game over, rather. If you game over during the final stage, you get a different ending. And they're both considered, like, legitimate endings to the game.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. But we got the ending where we won. And it turns out everything was a dream.
Phantasm the last attacking or its last moments? And was this for real, or was I dreaming? Nobody knows yet.
Nobody knows yet.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have more dialogue as the sun comes up.
Oh, man.
As the ocean's ripples just keep rippling. Oh my gosh, this was pretty cool though. Thank you for showing this off. Shentok, what are you streaming these days over on your channel? Or are you streaming much these days?
Recently, not so much, but I was just busy because I had some company staying with me for a week. But right now, I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I'm trying to find a new speedrun project, but nothing's really calling to me yet.
Oh my gosh. Well, you do know that Big Bad Gameathon submissions open on July 1st, right?
Yep, that's what I'm trying to find something for.
Ah, perfect. I think a few of us are going to be digging to try to find something for that. I've got a couple things that I'm going to send in, and then probably a few more things that I'll work on as well. Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Let's see. Well, good. Is there anything else you wanted to show with this game, by the way?
Not within the time that we have.
Yeah, you destroyed this, though. You seriously did a great job there.
Yeah, because if I could, I would just play through the game again and show the other ending, but
the other ending?
That'd be too long.
Yeah, that would be a little bit too long, but that's okay. We got a pretty dang awesome ending. Well, everybody, that was Shentok again with Metal Black for the arcades. Yeah. And I really appreciate you coming and spending a little bit of your Tuesday to show this off. Thank you so much, Shentok.
Look, I just got nothing better to do. So I'm just kidding.
Well,
Is that 'cause school's out for the summer?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's out forever. My gosh. At least that's what, like, boomer music taught me. Yeah. All right. Well, take care, Shentok. We'll see you next time.
All right, take care.
See ya.
See ya next week. No, just kidding.
No, next week we're taking it off, July 4th. Okay? We're taking it off. We won't be here. Bye.
Well, dang, I was going to show off the most July 4th game ever.
Oh, ooh.
Wait,
okay.
what game is that?
I'm actually really curious now.
It's not July 4th, no, it's called Thunder Zone. It's an overhead run and gun game that's, you're trying to save the president. And save the world.
I mean, that's important. That's pretty dang good.
I would like to think we're bad enough to save the president.
I'm a bad
it's not
dude.
quite bad, crude dudes or bad dudes. I can't remember what it's called.
Dang dudes.
But that was like Data East's shtick for a while. Was just make games where you save the president.
It's a good theme.
Yeah, but what about Metal Wolf Chaos?
I've still never played that. I need to play it someday. Maybe.
It's on Steam.
I know it is. I know. All right, we're gonna take off, Shentok. See ya.
See ya.
Well, everybody, before we head over there, I want to say, if you would like to play a game for Don't Make Us Bored, type !DMUB in chat, and you will see both all of the previous shows that we have had, and within that spreadsheet is a link where you could submit as well. We love to have new and old streamers alike. We love to have people who are doing skill showcases. We have had some blind playthroughs. We have had some people bring some really bizarre stuff, and we've also seen some very neat speedruns. And honestly, this was a great showcase of skill, Shentok. Up after this short ad, we've got OkamiOfGames coming with Aladdin for Z-SNES. Stay tuned. I need to stand up and run to the restroom, so be back in about 60 seconds. Take care.
Don't trip.
Don't trip.
Fine. Okay, be back.
So, Corndan, next on Don't Get Support.
You know what happens, because he's off doing whatever with the ad. He's not going to hear us talking trash about him, which makes it even better. But I'm going to go get something to drink.
Alrighty, take care.
Bye,
Now.
Shentok.
Wait, there's Grog? Oh my gosh, there's Grog. You know what? There's Okami as well. Let me go ahead and go over and talk to them real quick. Okami! Okami!
Yeah, what's up?
Boo! Did I scare you?
Why would I be scared by you?
I don't know. I really don't know, but I do know that we've got a very amazing game coming. Could you get to a screen that's easy for me to capture, por favor? They cannot hear whatever nightmares you have.
Second.
I know there are going to be nightmares, though.
If I can go into option. No. Okay, I guess I'm going to be going into the game and then just resetting.
Yeah, feel free to reset after. That's fine.
Actually, I wonder if the password screen would be good. Nope.
No.
Instead, it just tells me that I failed. Thanks, I don't need to be reminded that I failed password screen.
Password screen? How dare you?
Yeah, I want to... This should be good for cropping.
A little flickery, but that's fine. I'll live. Is that just the game itself?
There's going to be some flickering. It's because of Z-SNES.
Oh,
it's not
everybody...
in the game normally.
Oh, no. This is possibly going to hurt a little bit. That's okay. We were promised sound crimes, and I'm going to get my sound crimes. Yeah, Okami, how are you doing? What's going on in life?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been recovering from COVID, but I think that's mostly passed by this point, which is exciting.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know that you weren't feeling good for quite a while. I'm glad that you're here and able to actually play a game for us. And if you weren't able to show up, that would have been completely fine. But still, I'm glad to know that you're starting to feel better. And if there are some long-term effects, just know that we're understanding and, you know,
in the grand scheme, like, my symptoms were actually pretty mild. Like, I had to deal with a pretty bad cough for, like, one day, and I was, like, I was still coughing from time to time, but, that was, like, the worst of it. So I didn't really have to deal with too much terribleness from COVID compared to a lot of the horror stories I've heard from other people who've had to deal with COVID, so I'm gonna count my blessings.
Okami,
yes.
I want you to know that I turned the audio on during this, and I am horrified.
Do you have everything cropped just so I can do a quick reboot here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, you'll need to give me 1 second then.
That is fine. I think everybody is already horrified for what you are doing here today, and that is fine. We expected crimes, we're getting crimes. Yeah, everybody, we had really good music before, and now what are we gonna get? We're getting whatever Okami's playing, which is Aladdin.
So how familiar are either of you with with Aladdin on Super Nintendo?
I almost
played
beat
a good
it.
portion of it.
Oh! What the? Oh, ow, 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 ow. This is the worst. The finest merchandise. How could
if this
you?
is their finest merchandise, I don't want their, like, everyday stuff.
I forget who exactly submitted Aladdin over on my channel to play in Z-SNES, but somebody did. It might have been Varanth. I do not remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. But I played through the whole game, and I went, yep, we're doing this for Don't Make Us Bored.
Justin claims he can hear it downstairs. I have headphones on.
I would still believe that.
I would also believe that.
Ow! Okay. How is this like the worst sounding thing I have ever heard in my life? This is amazing.
I'm sure some people grew up on Aladdin in some capacity, whether watching the movie, playing one of the games. This is probably going to ruin that childhood for you.
Well, it's not, because the Genesis version was the best one, so I can just accept that the Super Nintendo version is awful.
No, the Super Nintendo version was amazing.
It's really good.
I had an Aladdin blanket. I had an Aladdin poster growing up. Yeah. I was a huge Aladdin fan.
I haven't actually seen the Aladdin movie, but I did play both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo Aladdins, and I like both of them. I think, under normal circumstances, the Super Nintendo one wins out for me. Alright, you get the idea, though, for this opening, so let's go ahead and start getting ourselves
so
into
apparently
the game.
there is a lightning storm coming through, and Justin is rooting for it, so...
I mean, I think that's
starting
fair.
the game here.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, everybody. Actually, no, I'm not. I am so excited for this. This is ridiculous
it's
already.
Gonna be great. It's going to be mostly audio crimes, but there are going to be a few visual crimes, particularly when we get to some of the later stages, like the Genie Lamp stage is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I also want everybody to know that I know that the sound is loud. That is on purpose. I want you all to suffer as I suffer.
I want to grab that, get to the bonus stage, try to extend my health as much as humanly possible.
And yes, there is some flashing. There's a decent amount. If this hurts your eyes, please look away. This has just been occasional flashing, but there may be more coming up because this is Z-SNES. Beware.
As I recall because I played this the other day to make sure I was refreshed on it, but the flashing, I don't think there's any particular point where it gets bad. It's just kind of consistently bad.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Let's see if I can get that health extension. I was able to get like once during practice, but every single time I hit one of the credit marks next to it, so nope. You know, I guess we're gonna start building up that credit stockpile.
Oh yeah!
Right, moving right
This
on. What's up?
This is illegal. Okay.
It's so good.
Thank God this thing still works. If I can pick, oh my God, me there. Ability to glide. Never leave home without it.
Ah yeah.
I like the sound effects from picking up the gems. They're also.
I love how some of this is totally messed up, but Aladdin's like voice lines perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, that's because they're samples.
Because of PCM, yeah.
Ah.
Ha! Aladdin's dead. Yes.
Fucking dead. Oh, well.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, ZSNES was an emulator for the Super Nintendo. I played most of Final Fantasy V back on it when I was young because there was no official release. At the same time, it was a version that was more updated than this one.
Actually, I don't know if there's interest, but since the last time I played something in ZSNES on here, I actually put together a pack with ZSNES, with DOSBox, and with instructions on how to get ZSNES running, how to run games in it. I ended up putting in the Don't Make Us Bored player chat. But if there's interest for people to try some ZSNES crimes of their own, maybe I could post that.
I think there probably is interest. I know that Corndan had a setup that worked that you just needed to if you needed to get a ROM acquire that on your own. What is happening to the palace?
Yeah, look at the palace.
The palace has some problems.
Fine, they just learned how to get it to teleport.
Okay, I mean,
there are magic things here.
Yeah,
this seems
I think
perfectly.
I remember that in the movie.
It seems perfectly fitting for something in Aladdin. I see nothing out of place about this.
Everything is out of place. Like, okay, first off, way too many swings this high up in the air, okay? You keep those near the ground, the kids are gonna fly off of them, I swear. Zipline is accurate, okay.
Yeah, but there's no OSHA here, right? It's fine.
I mean, OSHA isn't in charge of playgrounds. Or are they? Is playground an occupation? Nice kick to the face. I love it.
I don't see why we couldn't make playground in a occupation. Why not?
I mean,
Parks and Rec.
My town is getting a new playground.
I mean, yeah, I guess like there'll be work done there for a little while. Oh my gosh. I remember this guy, like the first time I played Aladdin, this guy was a little bit of a challenge just because I saw you took damage there and it wasn't really your fault. It's just a little bit of a precise time that you have to actually land on his head.
Yeah. Gotta get once you start to learn the timing of it, you won't take too many hits from it. You'll probably survive. Oh, I remember one particular good audio crime coming up here, which is when the password comes up in a second here.
Aha! Congratulations! Music, it hurts. Oh my gosh. This is the best. This is the best. This is all I need to get.
Alright, we don't need cutscenes.
Yeah, we know what happens in Aladdin.
We're working against the clock here. Alright, so stage 2 should be mostly normal. I forget if it's in stage 2 or stage 3 that there's the carpet escape, but it's in one of those two.
Yeah,
carpet escape will probably be fun in under the circumstances.
Carpet escape was always difficult in the game anyway. Pretty much every version, including bootlegs, the carpet escape is pretty hard.
The Genesis one I remember having a harder carpet escape.
It's pretty difficult.
Although I don't think you had to beat the carpet escape in that one. You just because I think you just moved on if you died a certain number of times in the Genesis version. And that's why I'm pretty sure you still have to beat the carpet escape, though.
I think so, yeah. Ooh, look at the gold. Oh, you know what happens if you literally touch any of this? You remember what happens. You're supposed to... Yeah, it's bad stuff happens, but I mean,
we're standing on it. Yeah, walking on it's fine. Grabbing it, lining your pockets with it, now that's a problem.
Yeah, okay. At least you found the carpet that promptly abandoned you. Whoa!
I'm abandoning myself. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Oh, Aladdin, famously known for not being able to swim.
Also, I think there's some... I don't remember the water offhand in Aladdin here because it's not really important for the game, but water in ZSNES tends to have transparency issues. And while that's not going to matter here because there's not like underwater sections or anything in Aladdin, transparency issues are going to be causing some problems later on in the game.
Oh, nice.
Which you can deal with by just, removing one of the layers.
Or memorizing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, remember everybody, while Okami is pretty dang good at this game and is doing a speed run, at the same time, it's not the highest speed run, going out of your way to get extra lives. Definitely makes sense, especially, if you're not going for world record. Definitely a good idea.
Who the heck would try for a world record in ZSNES? I'd like to know.
I mean,
you know what I have done in ZSNES?
Get ZSNES 0.5 world record. Bam.
Yeah, there you go. New category.
Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta.
Oh my gosh. I should do that.
I need to float that idea to some of my friends as well, who are doing 4-job Fiesta and also are big fans of crimes.
You know what? I've really been considering what should I stream these days. I don't know, because usually I'm just streaming Kusa Grande and stuff. I'll add that to my list of things that I could promise people I'm going to do and then never do.
I mean, there's also Grudge Match, which we still have to talk about that sometime later.
Yeah, Okami, I hear that you sometimes make gauntlet states.
Yeah? You think you might need some?
I think that I'm going to be doing half-hour gauntlets at the end of the shows in the future.
Ooh. Yeah, if you...
and I think that you and I should talk about possibly getting some mini gauntlets set up.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. You'll have to give me some specifics, but we can discuss that later. Particularly, should I pick mainly bad games because bad games are fun to watch, or do you want some?
It's Grudge Match. You can put whatever
Grudge
you want.
Match, literally anything, as long as it'll work and doesn't have a giant download.
Yeah, I can definitely come up some stuff for that whenever you need some certain challenges.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing 5 challenges for half an hour. Essentially a 30-minute gauntlet at the end of shows. My little addition, and if that becomes too much work to set up, then I'll have a different little ending to the show. But I will be doing. I'm gonna be playing every Grudge Match from now on.
Hooray!
Yeah.
I like to see
video
more
games. It's weird.
I like to see more role-playing video games. I saw your race against JSR the other day on Grudge Match, and the whole idea of just you giving yourself points because I'm awesome or because it's my show was really entertaining to me.
It doesn't make sense. Why would I give points to my opponent?
I would have just laughed if...
You gave points to me. And I wasn't even on that show.
Actually, I think I gave points to JSR because of the dog.
Because of what JSR had mentioned he was trying to do, which was teaching his dog how to speedrun games.
My gosh, you got through. That was really, really good. That level is incredibly difficult, everybody. Wait, that's a bonus stage?
Oh no, I got the bonus stage, the break time here with it.
And it just, Genie shows up and farts at us. That's break time.
Yeah. Let's see what I get this time. Probably another credit, but if I manage to get a life extension, I'll gladly take that. I think it's gonna be credit again. Yep.
Yep.
It's really hard to nail the timing to get the health extension.
Is it the heart?
It's the genie.
Oh,
the small genie icon.
okay.
That's a maximum health extension.
Well, everybody get ready for your nightmares. Yeah, the Genesis version, I'd say, had some sections with better music, but I actually feel like this is the Aladdin game that I grew up with. I really enjoyed this game as a kid.
I think the Genesis one was the one that I played first of the two. I don't remember anymore. I need to try some of the other Aladdin games, like the Aladdin game that's on Game Gear, for example, just to see how that is.
The Game Gear version is not too difficult. I bet you would beat it in an hour, Okami. I would put money on that.
I'm assuming the Game Gear version is just gonna end up being like a dubbed down version of the Genesis one.
No.
Oh, is it?
It's completely different.
So I do have a fun Aladdin story, though.
Oh, do tell.
And by fun, I mean infuriating as a kid.
Yeah, welcome to this part.
We were allowed to, rent games as a kid, right? And it turns out one of our favorite games to rent was the Genesis Aladdin, right? It looked like the movie, it sounded like the movie, and it was fun to play. Still one of my favorite Genesis games to this day. Well, the place that we normally rent from decided to go out of business, and by decided I mean forced, but whatever. And so they had a sale, right? You could just like close out on the games that were rentable, right? And so of course we get there like as soon as it opens, do all that to get Aladdin, because we rented it more than enough times, right? Only to find out that someone swapped the board, and instead we had like Alien Storm.
Are you serious? Amazing.
Having dealt with like game collecting scenes, I'm no stranger to people swapping out boards, because heck you, that's why. Oh my god, please me.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a fun story to tell as well. Not really like it's in the same vein of like older games. Oh yeah, I forgot about the balloons.
Oh my gosh.
But,
yeah, I definitely made it to these levels when I was young. I might have beaten the game when I was young, but like the Genie levels were really hard.
So I was talking with somebody the other day, and they talked about how they had a bunch of NES games that they were gonna play with like their kid. And they started going through some of the games, and because I think at the time they were playing like Power Boy, and they're like, yeah, I think I've got Power Boy 1 and Power Boy 2. And then I got to surprise them with how much Power Boy 2 costs on the secondhand market. You want to guess how much Power Boy 2 is nowadays?
No idea.
If we're talking cart only, nearly $1,000 just for the cartridge for Power Boy 2. So they were really surprised to see that they had a game that held that much worth.
Yeah, I have some games that I'm like, oh, this is $60 now. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Boy 2 right now is going for like $1,000.
I don't even know what it is. What is Power Blade?
I'm checking it right now.
Oh, you got it!
Yeah. Power Blade is almost like a running gun sort of game, where your main method of attacking is with boomerangs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm more familiar. I'm more familiar with Power Blade 1, but from what I remember, Power Blade 2 is also pretty solid.
This level is from my nightmares, I swear.
Well, the flashing's not going to help you any about that.
Well,
Power Blade's definitely like a game that I would recommend checking out.
It's fun, but it's not $1,000 fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the first Power Blade is more reasonable price. Like,
yeah.
it still holds its value, but if you want to copy Power Blade 1, you sure gonna have to pay $1,000 for that. I'll tell you that much.
And, you know, it's just because, if I remember correctly, Power Blade 2 came out late in the NES life cycle, and it just didn't sell very many copies.
Yeah, it's one of those late Taito games, which those kinds of games tend to be up in price. By the way, these clouds, transparency is fun with these clouds.
Yeah.
So if there's a box, you can't see it if it's behind the clouds.
Beautiful. What is... Okay, you've played this a decent amount. You're doing really, really well. Like,
I don't remember...
Here's the deal, everybody.
What's that?
The platforming in this game is not easy. Okami is making, like, even just base game, all of this is incredibly difficult. So, like, doing it with Z-SNES and just fighting through all of the horrors, I love this.
But it's... it's definitely, like, fair, though.
So those platforms, there's only one in particular that I memorized where it is in Z-SNES, because all the rest that are hidden by the clouds, you don't need to jump on if you have the glider.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But back to the topic of late era Taito games being really expensive in price, and it might be like as I think I saw Codeman saying in chat, where it was only published by Taito, but it may have been developed by Natsume. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see through the sand either. Oh, that's gonna be great. But another game that is pretty well known at this point for the prices it fetches, that late era Taito sort of thing, is Little Samson. Like, if you look up prices for Little Samson, you will understand why I don't have Little Samson. Even though I would love to have a copy of that at some point, but I could not justify the
Once
price
again,
at this
the game is fun. It's not that cost fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, collecting often isn't about whether or not something is fun, and often it's more about the rarity there, and, like,
the rarity and the pride of having it.
I'm fine with people who do want to collect, as long as they're not, like, the people who, got the Wu-Tang Clan album and had literally the only copy of it out there. Yeah.
I'm not going...
Martin Shkreli, who's in prison, and the album's out now.
He's out of prison now.
I'm not going to go into the rant about absolutely hating the idea of grading games, because I've definitely done that rant before. And I'm definitely a stern believer of you have the games, play them. And while I haven't gotten to everything that I own currently, I'm definitely making an effort to do so. And like going through very slowly.
How you have the room to have all of that.
Backlog.
Like, I own a house, and I don't have room for like a games collection like that.
I have no idea how many you have.
A lot of it is just a matter of like, how do you package things? Because you can fit a lot in a very small area. It's just a lot of how you keep it organized. And sometimes it's a matter of just keeping a lot of stuff in boxes.
So wait, was that just a booze in...
Yeah, that's just the boss. That was just the boss.
Okay, that was cute. I love it. That's silly. Yeah,
collectors with big
why
air quotes
not
is the way to
have
put it.
Random boss that is one hit kill, and it's just a boo inside of like a pharaoh head. I don't know. It's perfect. I think it's. I love it.
Everybody's favorite stage is coming up next.
Are you ready, everybody? Get ready to sing. Oh, nope. Oh, I feel sick. Tell me, princess.
So good.
Princess,
I got
no.
no gem. Also, the cloud transparency is back, so I can't pick up. Well, I can't see gems behind the clouds. But I mean, this is just a bonus area, so that's not a big deal. I'll still get through this area no matter what, and then after this, we're gonna be on the final stage. Look, I'm just gonna let you enjoy this.
Like the main theme is so quiet, and then you have weird flute trill going on.
Just how you remember it.
This is not how I remember it. Not at all. This hurts, and I love it. This, like, I want nothing different. You know what would be great? If like, somebody made a physical device that was able to replicate, the Z-SNES sounds and visuals on hardware. Oh my gosh! Stop it!
Oh, that'd be incredible. Hey, Corndan, you core for the Mister?
I mean, so here's the thing. I will say,
no.
I've looked. Right, like the source code for this doesn't exist. We couldn't write it as a Mr. Core even if we wanted.
That's a shame. At least we
could
will still
figure it out.
This. At least we still have
and
this
then
in
trying,
some capacity.
and then basically trying to write how they thought the SPC 700 worked in Verilog. I pity the hardware, electrical engineer who would be trying to do that.
That would not be fun, I would imagine.
But I would be you better believe I would be the first one to download that, had it existed.
I love it.
If I had a Mister, I would do the same, to be fair.
I'm surprised you don't have a Mister, honestly.
I definitely thought about getting one before, but for my purposes, I have a analog pocket, which does have at least some cores, not as many as the Mister does. But I also have the advantage of I basically have a Game Boy with a bunch of different cores on hand. So,
I mean, my Mister's not that hard to take with me, in all honesty, right? I played it on the plane, when I went to go visit all of my family.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Yeah, I have a little display and a battery pack.
Yeah, if you have a sort of display, then that would definitely work out pretty well.
That's really cool.
It is definitely on my list of get one of these at some point. I don't know when that some point is, but it is on the radar. I can assure you that.
Bonus game time.
Yep, I think this is going to be our last shot at extending our health, at least through bonus games. Might be able to get enough gems for one more health extension, though. Let's see what we get.
Oh, too far.
It's
too short.
Making a rotation, but
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you got it!
And I think that comes with the added bonus of full heal.
Yeah, that's what we love to see. Thank you, break time.
No, thank you to the sound crimes that come with it, though.
Oh no, yes, extra thank you to the sound crimes.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to be getting another health extension here very shortly, by which I mean right now. Is every 100 gems, it permanently increases your health.
So much health. Holy crap.
Hence the max you can have, and usually by the end of the game, I'm floating around 7 or 8. So 9's pretty solid. And sure, we'll get another extra life. We'll get another extra life for good measure. So I know sometimes the penultimate boss can give me the business, depending on how things go.
That's believable. My gosh, like the fact that you survived due to that pop, very nice. Wow.
I was not gonna get away unscathed from that one. I think we are, because I think it's shortly after. Oh, that's gonna be a very roast chicken.
Well, delicious.
Yummy.
Lightly charred.
It's after this platform we are gonna be at the final boss.
A nice little damage boost right there.
Yeah, I just get that health back right here. Yeah, this definitely looks like the road to the final boss. Welcome to the Form 1 of the final boss. Particularly, oh god, that was a sound. Particularly what you're gonna be wanting to see is when we get to Form 2.
Come on, Jafar.
I'm never good at hitting this guy unless it's this attack, where I can just pogo off the cane.
Yeah. Ow!
I'm not gonna be able to get anything from that. And didn't pogo off the cane. Cool beans.
Yeah, this game is kind of... Jafar's doing the business, let me tell you. You've got so many lives, though.
Yeah, I might as well just sink a life at this point, because I can just restart the fight from here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no problem. Let's get that wonderful horn again.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here we go,
Dig that, Jafar!
Get the high pogo. Alright, Kane's gonna come down, or the staff, whatever you want to call it.
Staff, a cane, I don't know. It's got a snake on it.
I'll call it a snake then.
Yeah, you got it!
Get this one correctly, yes.
Yeah!
I don't care, I'll take the damage boost. If
Yeah,
I damage boost on every
worth
hit,
it.
If I damage boost on every hit, I should be able to at the very least get to the second form.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
wah 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 wah.
So do you remember the final boss of this game, what we're about to fight here? What it was like?
I feel like yes, but I don't recall the gimmick unless...
Well, first we get a nice full heal.
Good. Instead of wall chicken, it was chest chicken. Oh no! Where'd the floor go?
Where'd the snake's body go?
Where's the snake? Well, okay. Yeah, I think I've beaten this game. Yeah, just seeing this.
Yeah, so we can't see... So, we're supposed to be standing on the snake here. Too bad we can't see the snake at all.
Yeah, no big deal. You got this.
This is amazing. Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Whoa, indeed, Aladdin.
I'm in a bad
Yeah,
spot.
when you can't see the snake's body, it's a little bit hard to actually do this fight.
Yeah, this fight in particular is one of the reasons why I'm like, yeah, this'll be good for Don't Make Us Bored.
Yeah, this is great. Oh my gosh.
You definitely get your fair share of audio crimes as well, but just seeing this is like...
Oh, it's so good. This is high quality. This is top tier entertainment.
Shouldn't be that much longer anyway before the snake goes down. Yep, that's it.
Aha! Take that! Is that time?
That's time.
Cool, just over 30 minutes. Really, not a bad run.
Not a bad run at all.
Now a little more screen flashing.
I wonder if when I submit, I might have accounted for like ending and what have you. So that might be why the estimate was 40.
Probably.
I submitted a while ago, so I don't remember.
Whoa, whoa. I like the snake's high-pitched squeaking. So good.
I think that's like normal for the game too.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't remember.
Of course, I'm making fun of something that's normal.
It might be not as high-pitched in normal Aladdin.
I'm terrified. I am very terrified about, like, what Corndan's gonna do. But the ending could be spectacular as well.
Yeah, when I practiced this the other day to make sure I still remembered how to get through this in Z-SNES, I basically beat the final boss and then shut off the game, so I don't remember anything about the ending. The last time I went through this ending in Z-SNES was when I submitted this.
What is happening to me? Oh no! There he is. He's going.
Into the lamp we go.
Get lamped. Okay.
Oh, right, this! Because they're off screen normally.
Oh my gosh. You're right. Ugh! Okay.
They're just chilling on the side, and then they come into frame.
That's so good.
It's so good.
I actually love that we're able to see, like, how they did it.
Yeah, it's like a behind the scenes look.
Yeah. My third and final wish is for your freedom. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, Aladdin. You go and liberate that genie. Although you probably should have done it with your first wish. Oh, there he goes. Whee! This is even better. I love
I had
it.
an ending to Aladdin.
Sure gonna miss you. Aw. You know, you should have married Genie instead of Jasmine. I gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. Oh, here he comes! A new law. What, that you can marry Genie? Yeah. Oh, the princess may marry whomever she chooses. She could marry Genie. Come on, dump Aladdin. Aladdin lied a whole bunch. When did Genie ever lie to you, huh, Jasmine? Never. He tried to seduce. He pulled out all the stops. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Nope. No hug.
Genie's just showing his affection.
By farting?
Now I'm out of here. I mean, it's a way of showing affection, I suppose.
How does every version of this get worse?
It's so good.
Salary Man, thank you so much, Salary Man. Boo, boo, boo.
Every time I'm more impressed. Even fun. So one of the more recent games that somebody submitted for me to play in Z-SNES was Lion King on Super Nintendo, and in Z-SNES, Lion King is surprisingly normal.
Okay.
There's a couple of games I've played where I'm like, oh, this is totally gonna be bad, and then you're just like, that turned out okay.
Right?
This is possibly the most audio crime I have ever heard.
One type of game that I keep seeing get submitted over on my side, because you're expecting, yeah, it's gonna definitely have some good visual crimes, is anything with Mode 7. And yet Mode 7, usually that itself seems to function alright enough in Z-SNES.
It depends on the game.
It does depend, yeah, but like, it functioned just fine when I played it in Demon's Crest. I think it functioned correctly when in ActRaiser.
Okay.
Contra 3 had its own set of problems.
So good.
I'm crying.
It's so
like,
wonderful.
Annie, I'm so sorry what they did. I'm so sorry. You didn't. Yes. I apologize. If you ever hear this, Annie, Professor F can help you. He can advise you.
And you say that this is the worst audio crimes? I don't know. Donkey Kong Country 2 was pretty bad in the audio crimes department as well.
Actually, yeah, but this is really high up there. This is very, 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 very. There's so much.
There was also stuff like when I briefly showed games like Buster Bust Sluice and Illusion of Gaia, where they had the problem of all the audio was sped up by like 10 times.
Yeah. Special thanks, everybody. 23. Good job. Wait, this part is... Oh, no. Come on. Music, you can stop. A thrilling place for you and me. Wait, please? For you and me? For...
For Z-SNES 0.15.
That's so good.
All right. I think we're
done?
good now.
Are you done? Okay.
I like the way that the end is layered with total here.
It's true. I mean, it's good. Oh my gosh, I can barely breathe. That was so stupid. That was so good. Oh,
I'm glad you enjoyed Z-SNES Crimes. I forget if I have any more waiting in the wings that I've already submitted for Z-SNES Crimes, but you better believe if my chat finds something else really good in Z-SNES, it's gonna find its way here.
Good. I'm so glad. I love this, and I laugh, cry almost every single time. Like, this was so good.
Also, since I brought it up here, I'm gonna go ahead and put a thing in the Twitch chat here. This is it's DOSBox with Z-SNES and a README instructing you on how to set everything up if you want to try to find some crimes of your own.
Cool. Good. I'll go ahead and bookmark that. Yeah, unfortunately, the thunderstorm did not come through and stop the stream, so...
I'm sorry, Justin.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and accept your apology on behalf of Justin, although he'd probably say no. I'll just accept it anyway. Well, thank you so much, Okami.
It's fine. I know how much Justin laughed at Clone Hero, and good news. At some point, I might be submitting another Clone Hero chart in the future.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm excited to see what kind of fun you could possibly have. Now, everybody, I appreciate you being here, and thank you so much to the people who subscribed, Muray and Mexal, who subscribed recently, and to all the people who support. That's what's able to keep this channel going. So thank you all so much. And Corndan, I think that... Oh, I started talking over Okami. Well... Yeah, Okami, we love you, Okami. I think we're ready for whatever crimes you're gonna do, and I don't know what sound crimes you have, Corndan. Let's go to the red room. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know why I'm coughing. Ah! But yeah. Corndan, I am ready for your crimes. Let me go ahead and mute it so people don't know what they're getting quite yet.
I mean, you can go ahead and... You can go ahead and just let's crash. It's fine. Here. I'll just share, right, like this without opening anything up. So you just have a nice image for you to crop.
Okay, and I can do that. Yes. Corndan, I really have enjoyed the types of pain that you have found. I mean, thank you so much for going.
I got some more for you today, and then we're gonna take some whatever from Twitch chat.
Ooh, suggestions from Twitch chat. I love it. Yeah, I love that. Like, we've been able to share some of the joy of ZSNES and the various emulators that have some very special sounds. It's made me extremely happy, and honestly, I was going through looking, considering that Zophar from Zophar's Domain was on the Hotfix Grudge match recently. I got looking at some of the various emulators over there, and they're just so many, and there's a really decent chance that we could end up finding even more stuff, or emulators that do something completely different. There's listed an emulator that will that makes all of the graphics ASCII, and I have no idea how it would do that. And I'm sort of interested. I wasn't able to get it to work on my computer because it's ancient. But that's something else that we might be able to run through, Windows 95, 98 virtual machine. With that said, you've got, I think I know this one, Mario NES.
Yeah. Sorry, what I'm looking for here while you're talking about that is, since we've been talking about this, we haven't shared this as Genesis emulator, and I'm working on that. But yeah, so let's open this up with a nice classic, right?
Okay.
It won't work for very long.
Okay, this is a little. Okay.
It kind of works.
Yeah.
Right? Let's start the game, though, right?
Okay.
And you can't play it because it registers everything as every single sound input, or every single button input.
Oh no! Every button is every input?
Yep.
Well, okay, that's not great. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say,
real bad.
Yeah, Mario NES was not made for Kid Icarus.
But Okami just had Aladdin on, right?
Okay. Oh, this is clicky. Was there actually an official Aladdin NES game?
Yes, this is the official Aladdin NES game.
I've played Aladdin 2 on NES, and that wasn't official.
This is actually official.
Okay, I like it. Someone really likes percussion in this song, though.
Yeah.
They're just dropping things all over the market. My gosh.
And then it crashes. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Maybe no crash? Quietiago. I must know something. Uh-oh.
And we're done.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, Mario NES, everybody. This is, honestly, pretty impressive what they were trying to do. They didn't write their own audio engine, and instead... Oh my gosh. Ow. What? That is loud. Ow.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody, I warned you that there were going to be audio crimes, okay? And confirmed we have them.
Here, let me try to reboot Mario.
This is level 2. This is level 2.
Yeah, well, it's also playing funny. I don't know that it's this. Occasionally, sometimes you just have to... right, you just have to reboot Mario NES. Sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't, it doesn't want to play real well.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
so let's
fair.
see if we can get this to work a little bit better.
Okay. Also, you just started this up, right?
Yeah.
Why are you on level... I
No,
guess
I'm on
no,
level 1.
This is level 1.
There's the bird.
Okay. Beep.
Beep.
Yeah, we don't have the weird sound effects while you're running around, but still. Okay, this is Escape from Atlantis, everybody, a game that never actually came out. That's not why it looks this bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought the bird was the Grim Reaper. Come on, bird. All you have to do is get to the bird and grab him out of the air. Beep.
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 And when I say all you have to do, this game is incredibly difficult to play. But the speedrun is so fast.
It's incredibly difficult to play, like, even when it's working.
Yeah. You know what? The sound actually might be better this way because it is so quiet.
You mean because it doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say the visuals are a little bit flawed there, like a tiny bit. But other than that, 10 out of 10.
I mean, totally. Let's find other good Kuso Grande games.
Ooh, I love Godzilla 1. I don't love Godzilla 2, but the music is good. I love this. Okay, I dig this.
I can kind of dig that legitimately. I can.
Oh yeah, I like this. Thank you, Beelzebub, for not helping. And the stage music is so perky. Here we go. Oh, after everything spawns in here.
You know, this doesn't even sound a whole lot different.
This is not that bad. Okay,
there we go.
A little bit of a beep. That's fine. There's Godzilla. Do 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 do. What does Dr. Dickens have to say? That's not Dickens. It's just like your arrow or your cursor is so far away. Oh no. Like, it's really hard to see which scientist you're pointing at or which item thingy. Okay. There's the second one. If you load the A-bomb onto a trailer, you can alert Godzilla. Okay. Dickens? Inform us.
There we go. We did our Godzilla.
Freaking Dr. Dickens. Yeah, that's all you need.
Look, this sums right here. This sums up this entire segment here.
I love it.
But I'm going to leave on because, you know, we need more games, right?
Yeah.
I mostly am just here for the sound crimes, not actually trying to play the games.
Yeah, I love the sound crimes, and we are getting some suggestions like Rambo.
Ooh, Rambo could be a good one.
Yeah, the title theme for Rambo is especially quality.
All right, let's go dig up Rambo because people are asking for it.
Yeah, we gotta satisfy your demands, chat.
Let's go through the other ones. Okami did ask for something real quick that I can do fairly quick.
Yeah, feel free. Oh yeah, Zelda 2. Chop! His sword is so, like, not pointy. Okay, Okami wanted an encounter. Jeez, there were so many fairies.
No.
I mean, which is generally what you would like. Oh, whoa. Very nice. We do have a question in chat. How are these sound crimes happening? This is through an emulator. Specifically, this is Mario NES version 1.5. I'll go ahead and slap that up here rather than this being done on jail. Ow.
Yeah. Let's find Rambo.
Yeah, and as far as I know, was this an emulator that ran on DOS?
It's a Windows emulator. You can download it and play it today. I'm not doing anything special.
Oh, really? Ooh, interesting. Okay. I kind of like this. And the way that this emulator worked specifically was through having music go through Windows MIDI, you know, using the Windows sound fonts, and because of that, you get a very different sound. And sometimes it turns out to be kind of interesting. I like this one.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
Yeah. All right. Here comes the helicopter. Okay. This music is so classic. Okay, Colonel Troutman. Rambo's just got the best face ever. The game, but it's up to you. The game doesn't start until he say yes. I love it. You know, but thou must. It's a classic trope, and it's pretty fantastic. Honestly, the music is a little goofy, but it's not too bad. Yeah. Are you trying to kill people in town? Oh my gosh, Corndan, I used to speedrun this. You're doing the opposite of that.
Well, you know, I am trying to get our time over. See, what else have we...
I know. I just gotta give you... I gotta harass you a little bit. Yeah.
You know, we did Gradius like last week.
It's true. And that was broken. Okay. I'm not sure what this is supposed to look like. I know there are supposed to be sound effects when you shoot. Okay, I hear them a little bit. Occasionally. Ow. Ooh. It's like... Yeah, some of these sound effects are a little bit too sharp for me. Ow, 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 ow. Too high-pitched. Too... Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, I like Sausage Cave. Uh-oh. I don't like Sausage Cave. Dislike Sausage Cave. Pulling that bait and switch crap. Uh-oh. How are you even? Well, I guess you're supposed to get through there before.
Yeah, so that's less broken than Gradius was.
Yeah, actually. That was a little harsh in some ways, but not too shabby. Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the visuals weren't bad. And a lot, I'll be honest, a lot of the visuals in this, right, aren't super awful.
Okay. Ooh, Valis. The Phantasm I almost said shoulder, but that's not correct. I actually don't think I've ever seen this version of Valis before. Like, I love the ones on TurboGrafx. Oh, this looks rough.
Yeah, and I don't know how to play any of it, so...
Yeah, I would say that, like, people are saying that the sound on Z-SNES is worse, and I think that there's a very solid reason why.
They're crimes for two different reasons.
Yeah, this using Windows sound fonts.
This one technically, right, uses like the right everything, right?
Yeah.
And it just puts it through Windows MIDI instead.
Yeah.
And so when you get
is neat. I like it. Beep beep. Yeah, I'd say that like compared to Z-SNES, this actually seems to have a lot more like graphical and gameplay problems than Z-SNES had. It like the audio is weird and messed up for sure, but like the fact that you can barely play some of the games or not even play the games like Kid Icarus, that's just really fun for me. I love it.
Well, so right, this game doesn't
Try searching this building, says lady with a flower pot in front of her text.
I mean, you'd think like a crowbar should get us into that, right?
I mean, yeah. Oh, there's a cat. Like it. Oh, the dog gotcha. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, are you not able to pick that up?
I mean, it's okay, so this building's empty. That's nice. We don't have to
like, I mean, I appreciate her actually answering the question relevant to your specific situation. However, how could she even know? How could he know?
I mean, you're asking the wrong.
Can you help me? Yeah, their definition of empty, like this town, it's like a whole bunch of psychics in this town know exactly what you're trying to do here. Why don't they just solve the crime? You got a rattle. Oh, great.
We got a rattle.
Baby. Punching Roger. That. How do I buy something? Press B when holding the wall. Why not just talk to him? Aha, you bought dynamite. Very nice.
You buy dynamite.
I feel like that should not be for sale.
I mean, all right, this building's empty too. I don't know what's going on.
So many empty buildings. I mean, oh no, I saw the rat got you and killed you?
Yeah.
Why out of everything in this game, why does the rat show up and insta-kill you? You just sucker punched her. Go away, you horrid man.
I mean, to be fair, we did just punch her in the face.
Her. Yeah. Try searching this building. Ooh, this building might have something. Okay, searching. It's empty.
Right,
okay.
Empty. But maybe
maybe this one?
We got a flashlight.
Flashlight. Very nice. Obviously, instead of buying a flashlight from the store, you gotta find. Well, then again, Roger Rabbit is based off of the whole idea of cartoons, so it sort of makes sense that you would find things in stupid locations. Aha, let me in. You've got the password. What's the password? Walt sent me. Ah, it's a Disney reference.
Yeah.
Wait.
Come on.
Is he not gonna let you in?
We're...
Okay, come in. Thanks, like the monkey suit, smart Alec. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yes, we found Jessica Rabbit. Look at her go. Find my phone number and give me a call. Isn't that so nice? She doesn't even give you her phone number. She says, go find it. Then again, like,
to be
Roger's
fair,
married to her. He should know.
Okay. But so I think we get the idea
I like
here.
This music. It's pretty good. Yeah, we definitely got the idea here. Yeah, come on, Daffy. Keep playing that piano.
I may have something else. I'm checking something here. I will have to, I have old versions of Genesis that I'm going to have to set up.
Okay.
So maybe next time we'll have Genesis crimes.
Ooh, good to know. I'm having fun with this, though.
Yeah, so what else have we got here that we haven't played right yet?
Oh, yeah, chat is correct that, like, Jessica's number used to actually be a hint line for the game, but then the company that took that phone number ended up being a little less Roger Rabbit oriented and a little bit more adult oriented. So anybody who called the game inside the Roger, or the number inside the Roger Rabbit game,
Yeah.
I'm stressed. Oh, they're dead. Okay, this music is a little intense.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. It's being attacked.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
Boss. I just thought that was like a reporter.
Yeah, same. This music is really stressing me out, I have to tell you. Okay. Getting the S's, or the 5s, I'm not sure what they are.
I don't know.
They seem important, though. Get 5 of them every time. Someone's asking for Final Fantasy. I think we might have checked that out
last week.
Last week, yeah, that was pretty special. Chat is correct that America still needs our help, but maybe they should get someone else's help. Gotta be honest.
Well, you know, I think here. Oh, we finally actually lost health. I was like, we did not lose health for a while.
That would have been nice to be invincible for a while. Exit? What does that mean? I mean, probably that the exit has opened, but why? Because you got orb? Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. NES games sometimes weren't super clear about what was going on. I mean, I guess I could have read the manual. I guess I could have done my research on the game. But no, instead I'm sitting here watching it being played on Mario NES version 1.5. Yeah, that platform sucks. Oh, it's back. Okay. Hey, exit. Roger Wasp.
Roger Wasp.
Yeah, I love how, like, Captain America was like, I really don't care at all. I just, whatever. Aha! Yeah, I actually find this really fascinating that, like, there's so many different emulators for the NES. I think that out of any console out there, this is probably the most emulated, and the various strategies that they used in order to get emulation to work is, well, really interesting. Like,
I mean, the thing to think about the reason that the NES and the Genesis had very decent emulation early on is because like almost all the chips on the NES are standard chips. It's a 6502.
Yeah.
Right. The Genesis is a Motorola 68000. You know.
Okay.
So, right. In the Genesis sound chip, it's a Yamaha sound chip. It's similar to Sound Blaster.
Okay. I didn't actually know that. Ha! Wind Rider Shiva is suggesting Ninja-kun. I imagine Ninja-kun would be... I don't know. Ninja-kun is a very
Want to find out? Let's find out.
Chat is pointing out that today the NES as a whole basically is a chip. Yeah, like the difference between what chips used to be and what they are now. I mean, considering that almost nobody has to deal with... Oh, okay. I like that card game. Hanafuda, I think.
Hanafuda?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Ow!
This is...
Oof. I think your goal is usually just to get to the very top platform. I think. Well,
I don't know what it is.
Everything jumping on you. Maybe you have to kill them all. They deserve to die. Ooh.
Well, I mean, sound crimes, they deserve to die.
I do recognize some of this music, though. There we go. They're dead.
Yeah, I got a lot of points for that.
I feel like I've heard this song on other games, and I'm not sure which. 2B. Did you just... Okay. Ha! Like, the sound effects are just so loud compared to everything else. Yeah, Ninja-kun, I need to play more Ninja-kun sometime. Like, it's got some charm, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult and kind of, like, it could control better. Yeah, Wind Rider Shiva loved this. I think this was a good thing to share.
All right. People are asking for Pinbot. I don't know if Pinbot will work.
I don't know about I don't know at all about that game. Okami did suggest Snake Rattle and Roll as well.
We'll get that.
Yeah.
All right, so Pinbot does not work, which is not surprising.
Oh, not at all. I mean, it's worth trying.
A lot of expansion chips or added chips and stuff. Right, just don't work, right?
Yeah. Oh, poor Snake. Oh, it got farty for a second. I like it. Yeah, there you go. This isn't too bad. Like, the percussion obviously isn't that great, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh no! The thingy gotcha! Oh, there's a foot. Uh-oh, watch out. McStompums is after you. This is a game that I have never played. I should give this a shot sometime. I know that, like, people who have played it love it.
It's an alright game. Alright.
Well, okay.
People are also
love
asking
it. Some of them
about
love it.
We did Pictionary last time, but Solstice is being asked for. Let's see if we can get it to work.
Yeah. As it turns out, Tim Follin games actually usually sound relatively decent from what I've heard, or just very, very quiet. Whoa, whoa. Okay, okay.
I'm kind of down with this.
Yeah, except that some of the music gets really quiet at times. Otherwise, yeah. Shentok! Shentok! Princess Eleanor! And then they just throw him in the dungeon. Yeah, the game... The music inside the game is... like, I dig it. Like, for music that you're going to be hearing for hours, it's pretty good. Like,
yeah, it's all right.
Do. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Yeah, the speedrun for this game is actually really impressive too. Like learning how to do the pickup jumps where you pick things up like right on the same frame that you jump and then place them mid-air and jump again. It can get pretty complicated what you do. There you go. Yeah, technically you can chain multiple of these jumps together if you do it just right, but it's incredibly difficult.
Have we tried any of the Ninja Gaidens?
I think
you want to try a Ninja
the
Gaiden?
First one.
I believe we could.
We could pull up the second.
We'll do Ninja Gaiden 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe do this one and then another ninja game and then call it a night.
I think that's a good plan. Tonight is the night of the ninjas. I have to say, like, tonight, all the games have been great, but I laughed so much at Aladdin. It was spectacular. Oh. Ah! Lightning! Whoa! Dragons just showed up and farted as quickly as they could. Hi, Mr. Ninja Man. Okay. Like, the thing is, all of the music sounds relatively close, except that, like, the main themes are usually a little bit off. Oh, DuckTales to the Moon was one of the best ones, just because, like, it was close, except when the notes were held out, because it could not get the tremolo correct at all, and it was glorious. Yeah, the graphics, like, we've got some weird graphic flickering, but honestly, besides some loud sounds, the game seems to run pretty fine on this right now.
Yeah, it's pretty okay. I mean,
I don't understand
remember
the
that
weird
even
crawling
early,
dudes.
for the most part, outside of some of the weird mappers, early NES emulation was still okay.
Oh yeah.
Right, because like the chips in the NES were known.
Yeah. And I figured, like, people working on these emulators would have put in the research to understand the cards so that they could get something like this to function.
Oh, by the way, you're being Comcasted.
No! Why? Comcast, why do you do this? Ah, yeah, that's just Comcast telling us that the stream's been going on for a while. It's fine. That is Comcast life. I should be back, though, now, huh?
All right. You know what? What other game has some pretty good music and
what?
also is ninjas?
Ooh, what?
The Last Ninja. It's the last one.
Oh, the last... Everybody, this is the last game, the last ninja, the last one.
No, it's
if
not,
it
because it doesn't work.
Never mind, it doesn't work. Shadow of the Ninja? Black Manta? That's a good one.
Isn't that the one that turns kids into dope?
Yes. Dealers. Yes.
Black. I don't know if I have it.
Wrath of the Black Manta is the name. The Wrath of the Black Manta. Yeah. Come on, Black Manta. Nope.
Nope.
Dang. And I remember, I think that, like, even though the last update for this had, it was updated for oh, no. Why? No!
You know what?
What?
I get that that's not what it's supposed to do.
Not at all. Oh, I hate this game so much. Y'all, you don't even know. This game sucks. Okay? Like, it's such a cool idea that's ruined by literally everything.
Everything. All right. Given that this is all the sound that we would hear forever, right, I'm done. We are done.
I think that sounds good to me. Everybody, this has been Don't Make Us Bored, and I think that we just got to do this because...
Oh, yeah. don't worry. Maybe next week we'll have Sonic Crimes.
Sonic Crimes? Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah. So I have a lot of versions, the earliest versions of Genesis. And Genesis 0.20, right, is the first one with sound.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I would love to hear some of those Sonic Crimes. That sounds absolutely amazing. With that said, everybody, if you would like to play on Don't Make Us Bored, DMUB in chat. I'm typing it there. You can both see the past shows on that link as well as find the signups to come and play here. We love to bring new players. We love to bring on people who have been streaming for a while. It doesn't matter if you are experienced or if you are a novice. As long as we are not bored, we would love to have you come and show off the games that you love. So with that said, if you would like to support the channel, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to send a tip in over... I believe I have a link underneath on my main Twitch page if you are interested. Or you can just tell other people about the shows going on. It's always, there are multiple ways to support without actually having to do much of anything other than telling other people. So with that said, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Now, I will be back later on. At the very least, on Saturday, we have Cusa Grande. I want to stream before that, though, because I do not have Grudge Match on Thursday and Friday. So keep your eyes open for a tweet or announcements on Discord, and I will definitely let people know when I go live. Now, who can we bother? I don't want to watch Final Fantasy 16 because I want to play it, but no, not until it's on PC. You know what? JSR is playing Bart versus the Space Mutants right now, and that is a classic. Oh, Zofar is also streaming. Let's go read JSR and let's... Did we have a good raid message tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know either. My gosh, my brain. What are game? Just say look behind you and have like a scared face. Okay, that's your job. Say look behind you and have scared emotes because JSR might have a ghost behind him. I don't know.
You might.
I'm not there. Yeah. I don't remember any of the good lines from any of the other games, but I will be back later this week, friends. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and Corndan, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.